Allow the children. It's okay. It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. She off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun politico, Maiyegun don't come, oh, this one not the off in mind. Maiyegun don't come, oh, can in the touchlight every corner. Maiyegun don't come, oh, okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get it higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun die politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh.
Hello there. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is Maiyegun brunch time live. Please read the caption of this broadcast. Read the description as well. Quickly like it. Then share it to invite your friends and also friendly friends. Tell all of them that according to Bayo Onofunuga, long throat, 70-year-old social media special advisor to Thiefnubu has now pointed the official finger at Peter Obi, IPOB Obidients, as those who are organizing national protest in Nigeria.
Yes, right.
Word for word. I will take you to what he said. This is how they blow the dog whistle and then spread their tribal hate and other divisive rhetorics. But doing so as a government, Nigeria is not far from the old Rwanda. When the government officially begin to set up their citizens, tag them something because you wanted them to be targeted, possibly killed. Today, good morning to you once again, and good afternoon to you. You're welcome to the temple this morning. So, there's a new development from Nigeria. It seems, among other sort of activated machineries to get those who are organizing or mobilizing for protests against bad governance or bad government in Nigeria, it seems the government of Thiefnubu, the regime, the illegitimate regime of Thiefnubu, it seems they are running out of all options. They are running out of using pseudos to fan the ember of hatred, tribal hatred, tribal division. When Ali Ndume said, he called the attention of those who are working with Thiefnubu to the plight of the people. People are suffering, people are hungry, and people are angry. And the response he got from them was that, no, that is the work of the opposition. Now, they have activated different, agents who are already trying to plant doubt here and there, threaten, intimidate, including the Ronu terrorists, the Ronu coups. But the 70-year-old social media special advisor to Kolu Onofunuga went on a tirade this morning. As special advisor to President, he has set the stage now for what is still to come. So, let's go check word for word, right? This morning, Onofunuga was on his Twitter, where, as usual, he was blowing the dog whistle. The dog whistle for the Ronukus to have a reason and who to go after. As we all know, it's been the northern Nigeria that has been promoting this protest. Okay, they have been the ones started and all that. And the people that are actually calling for protest in Nigeria are the people that claimed to have brought Thiefnubu to power. But Onofunuga completely ignored that. And he went on this tirade this morning. I'll read them let's go take a look. But let me embody it so that maybe you can see that too. On your screen, you should. Grant. He said, revealed. This is a special advisor to the president of Nigeria. Peter Obi's supporters are the people planning mayhem in Nigeria. Obi should be held responsible for anarchy. Don't be fooled. The malcontent planning to stage nationwide protests are supporters of Peter Obi, which is not true. Misleading, and it's pretty much like they are setting the stage for the possible civil war in Nigeria too. So sometimes we need to remind all of you, the Ronukus, you can keep digging and keep digging and keep pushing your tribal, ethnic, and other rhetorics, okay? When the flame comes, oh dear, you won't be spared. Don't think you will be spared, right? But here I said, the protest planners are also the same people who were instigated by IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu to launch the destructive EndSARS protest in Nigeria in October. He said Nnamdi Kanu was the one who launched NSAS protest. Another misinformation, misleading statement from somebody who is a special advisor to president of a country. Lies. And this is how they blow the dog whistle, right? Watch. I'm going to be jumping a few of them. Okay, said IPOB members planning to extricate the southeast region from Nigeria infiltrated the protest and hijacked it for their own agenda. Lagos still bears the scar of the malicious destruction by IPOB elements until today. Those who invaded the palace of Oba in Lagos, they were all Yorubas. The thugs hired to attack protesters, they were Yorubas. APC, Egbekegbe. So where exactly is IPOB? This is how they kind of like continue to push the rhetorics that will continue to push the hatred, the hate. And now they used to do that when they were not in government. Now they are in government. It's now official. Go on. He said 2 years after NSAS, the IPOB and the gullible innocent joined the Labour Party in 2022. Again, another lie. Mind you, he is only setting the stage. They are the people spreading the hashtag end bad governance. Tinubu must go and Revolution 2024. Showore is the creator of all these hashtags. And he is not Igbo. He is not IPOB. And he is not Peter Obi supporter. Right on. She said, they are attempting to call out our people via propaganda because their messiah, Peter Obi, failed to win the presidency in 2023. As bad losers, they don't have the patience to wait for another election in 2027. They will rather destabilize Nigeria by staging a civilian coup against President Bola Thiefnubu. Another lie. I hope the whole world is kind of seeing this, because this is how they set a stage for genocide, civil war, and then they will then turn around and accuse other people of doing it. This is somebody who is a spokesperson, special advisor to president of a country. Now, and I am reading this also that I want you to kind of not see this as another Here are Nigerians who are saying they are fed up and tired, and they're tired of bad governance, and everybody is feeling it right now. The northern Nigeria, who kickstarted this and even picked a date, they are not mentioned here. Now, let's continue. He said, if they understand the meaning of the hashtags, they will realize they are clarion calls for treason. Wanting to end an elected government is high treason. Wanting revolution is a call for coup d'etat, which is also high treason. Now, you see how many times he used treason in that same paragraph, right? The people that are calling the end to bad governance, they are calling that Thiefnubu should firm up, sack the loafers, freeloaders like this Aslika on Ofunuga, right? So, and here you are, like they did in Kenya, gaslighting the citizens, calling them names, calling them being sponsored by opposition, ignoring every other thing that they are asking for, ignoring all of them, rubbishing them until it is too late. Here, he said, I have been on the trail of one of the protest planners who is nameless, but claims to have an internet radio station, PTM 100.88 FM Abuja. He didn't know who is the owner of the FM, right? But he said the anonymous person joined X Twitter in August 2022 and has 520 followers today, among whom are FS Yusuf, another Rabbi Dobi supporter, and Professor Patrick Tommy, Labour Party chief, and a guy on X who goes by the pseudonym Peter Obi's first son. So now he's found an account that he believes is organizing the protest, okay? And he found the Peter Obi supporters among the followers, and straight away, that is Peter Obi. So he said in the past 24 hours, this faceless ex-user has been whipping up the gullible to join the protest being planned, and also posting activities of his messiah, Peter Obi. He retweets Peter Obi often. In one of the posts, a video shows a teenager who is said to be in the north, printing T-shirts emblazoned with End Bad Governance in Nigeria 2024, right? So he said there is also a retweeted. Now, this is now picking on those who actually shared or retweeted anything that has to do with End Bad Governance. What do you call it? Arrest all the criminals. Revolution now. So every one of them that possibly shared, liked, anything to do with it, that I also has connection with Obi, they are considered as those organizing. Showore that is every day for the past 2 weeks calling for this. It's not even mentioned though. Right? Now, he said, another member of the malcontent is Brother Bernard. In fact, let me just skip all of those calling, because here he said, according to our law, men of the armed forces don't protest. An ex-user reminded him, so he posted a sarcastic response. Okay, that's about soldiers who are also like, you know, telling people that stand up, oh, these Olori Brukus, we are tired of them too. He says security agents should, by now, begin to interrogate this agent of destabilization. Now, this is how it works now, okay? Peter Obi and anybody that supports Peter Obi, that is also supporting the call for protest, right? They are all one. They are IPOB. They are Peter Obi supporters. In fact, they are being sponsored by Peter Obi. So which means security agents should begin to interrogate them, including Peter Obi. That is where we are going, right? So Accuse, they said, there is no country in the world where people are not going through some economic challenges and where the cost of living is not a major issue. No country is immune from economic turbulence at the moment. That's what they say to their ass lickers, okay? Or their voluntary slaves. The ones that they will tell them that don't join them. There's no country in the world that is not facing it. Don't mind them. Everybody is facing the same thing. How many countries have you here in the world that are buying billions of their currency, using billions of their currencies to buy cars or build houses for their politicians? How many countries in the world? How many? Okay. It said, excuse me, it said, civilized and democratic people wait for another election. What election? Do you actually have elections? Anyway, it said they don't trigger mayhem in their countries by staging protests, the end of which nobody can predict. Yes, nobody will be able to predict this, right? So he said Nigerian citizens must consider the government's attitude and concern about the cost of living crisis. Attitude and concern, really? We understand that you are suffering. Okay, don't worry. We know you are suffering. Is that the attitude and concern, right? So he said, when deciding whether to join the protest by the Labour Party and IPOB supporters, you see that? That is called dog whistle. Put it in their conscious mind. Hey, if you go join protest, so you are joining IPOB, you are joining Labour Party, you are joining the Igbos, you are joining this. Try to, again, blame the Igbos. When on this same platform, social media platforms, we are seeing thousands of different profiles telling Igbo people not to join, or Igbo don't join, Igbo don't participate, or ignore all of that. Because he is speaking directly to their base, the Ronukus, the Ronu Nazis, the Ronu Agberos, the Ronu terrorists, dog whistle, do everything. Just remember how we told you, the Igbo people, they want to make sure that they control you. They are back. They are the one organizing protests. Ignoring all of the Islamic cleric in northern Nigeria, who are making hundreds and thousands of videos right now on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, telling everybody that they should get ready. Protest is not around. They ignore all of that because the easy targets, the Igbos, the ones that they have lied to their base for so long, is blowing the whistle to them. And they have heard him. They've heard him. They've already said, there will be no protest anywhere. Yeah, you say you get, Bob, come in. He said, The Thiefnubu's illegitimate regime has not been found wanting in this regard. The minimum wage has been increased by more than 100%. Electricity tariff has been increased by over 300%. Food inflation has been increased by over 500%. So what the hell is he talking about? He said loans are being disbursed to students in tertiary schools. A lie. A credit corporation has been launched to promote consumption credit. Lie. Palliatives, sharing of rice, including the latest distribution of 740 trucks of rice to the 36 states of Abuja. Another lie. There is no 740 trucks anywhere. Do you understand? There is no 740 trucks going to any 36 states. Another lie. Now, he said the federal government and state governments are investing heavily in agriculture to produce more food. Another lie. They are planning to import food, and they have been advised that's going to further destroy the agricultural sector of Nigeria. Another lie. 70-year-old man liar. He said the economy is improving. Inflation is slowing. Array. The inflation just increased to 34% in the official figure just about a week ago. These guys met inflation in Nigeria at 7.2% inflation. That was what these guys met. When Bokwari left last year, he pegged the inflation at 22%. That's 8 years of Bokwari. Inflation jumped up by over 15%. Under Thiefnubu, within a year, inflation has jumped by 13% in their own figure. Ugu killed this man. Anyway, he continued. He said the FIRS has increased revenue because you are taxing people. Triple taxation with nothing to show. Investors are coming back to our country. Lies. Name how many investors you've had. Nobody want to make a deal with a drug dealer. Nobody. Nobody want to deal with a country that has no law, has no real judiciary. Come on, man. He said President Thiefnubu has a 4-year mandate. No, he doesn't. He stole it. And it's just about, I don't think it's about the snatch and run with it only. I think it's going to need more than that to keep it for that 4 years. And I think that's the journey about to start now. The baptismal of fire. 70-year-old man, Bayo Nofunuga. I need to show you his what it looks like. Right? Give me a sec. I need to show you what it looks like. So that at least I'm gonna. So at least you can what do you call it? You can see his face. Who is that person? Is one horrible old man. That's his face. Onofunuga is a 70-year-old social media special advisor to Thiefnubu. Yeah. Thiefnubu is said to be 70 what? Thiefnubu is around 80, right? However, Onofunuga is about 70. And he's the number one big... Sorry, I don't know, that's the music. That's him. Right? And these are people who are spreading and planting all of these tribal, ethnic. They are irresponsible people who never want to take responsibility for anything. So entitled and so empty. So when you try to hold them responsible, they turn it into a tribal thing. That's how they have lived their lives. These are the these are the kids. You can say these are the teenagers that continue that Nigeria genocidal war in their head. It's been working for them politically. But they are about to probably have another rude shock. Talking about the northern Nigeria, the people that are really planning it. Here is a young man he mentioned in that is a diet.
Ina zaune a ofis na fara design ga yanan na logon end ban na 2024 da za a fita zanga-zanga a ranar 1 ga wata. Nan ga yanan yanda nake designing ne a cikin kwamfuta na domin ina so aikin ya fita sosai. Bayan na gama design nan ga yanan nayi printing din shi. Bayan nayi printing ga rigunan da zan manna mawa haɗe da hulunan su. mu je zuwa daga nan na sa riga na a cikin mashin domin in buga aikin da na yi nan ga yana na sa rigan zan ɗauko fefan da zan sa na aiki bayan na sa already nan har na gama printing ɗin rigan ga yanan zan buɗe za ku ga yadda rigan ta yi kyau sosai ga yanan na buɗe na cire fefan da na sa ga aikin nan wow gaskiya wannan aikin yayi kyau ni kaina na yaba da wannan aiki ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani na rigan ne ga ta nan na ɗaga ta 2024 in Allah da wanda za a fita a ranar 1 ga watan Jun kenan ga yanan na ije ta bayan na aje rigan ga yanan kawai sai na ce bari in ɗauko hula shi ma in buga bayan na gama aikin rigunan ga yanan nan da kuke gani ga rigan nan kuma gashi ina printing sa logo a cikin hulan ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani ga yanda logon ne ya fito wow shi ma fa yayi kyau sosai wallahi na gani na faɗa domin na tsaya na yi aiki mai kyau a wayannan kayan ga hulan nan nace ni ma fa sai na dan dana a kaina bayan na gama printing din hula sai me ya rage mana mu je zuwa next abin na gaba ga rigunan nan na gama aikin su gabaki ɗayan su saura sa logon kamfani na domin da an ga rigan a ce wannan daga kamfanin MJ Talent ta fito kamar yadda kuke gani nan ga logon kamfani na nan na yanka shi bayan na yanka logon kamfani na ga yanan na cire kawai sai in ɗauko rigan in manna mata kamar yadda kuke gani nan na ɗauko rigan ga yanan ina zaune a office.
Yeah, that's them making because the idea is dress smart. Wear smart sneakers, get yourself, gas mask to prevent if you have any health conditions, right? The moment you get to disorganized places, just say to the medical team, there will be medical team around and all of that stuff. Get yourself some protective gears too, okay? Or print t-shirt, print face cap, print wherever you can print and bring it all along with you. That's what they are currently planning in northern Nigeria. Do you know why? Do you know why the Thiefnubu said people are about to enter panic mode? Currently, they are still grandstanding. So what would Thiefnubu do if he wasn't your president? And then as an opposition, Nigeria is facing what you have right now. Take a look at this. So I'll show you something. In 2014, you remember 2014? That time they told you that Nigeria made so much money from crude oil, but things were still expensive. That you were still hungry, people are starving, people are like hungry, dying. Because good luck, Jolantan was looting the money. Remember that 2014. And then they told you that Nigeria economy was valued at over $560 billion. That's the worth of Nigeria economy. When your Naira still had value, right? I mean, if you have to look back right now, a lot of you will be like, God damn it, man. It was better, wasn't it? Let me show you what the data says. In 2014, Nigeria economy was the biggest in the entire Africa. 568.5 billion. South Africa was second with 381.2 billion. In South Africa, they have weapon manufacturing companies there that are manufacturing weapons, but still, Nigeria was doing better. More people have jobs and all of that stuff. People were still suffering, though, right? Egypt was third, Algeria fourth, Angola fifth. By 2023, 9 years after that, I'll say 8 years of Bokwari, where Egypt improved their own. See, from 321, they got to 393. South Africa also improved. Sorry, South Africa also kind of downgraded. They remained second though, but they lost. The economy faced something there. But look at Nigeria. See that distance from 568 billion to 374 billion. That's massive. And that was when Nigeria became the poverty capital of the world. Now, let's now go to between 2023 and 2024. Nigeria has dwindled further. And it is obvious. You can feel it. Like you can feel it. You are living there. Even if you're not living there, right? You have families there. Nigeria economy has shrunk further. So which means in 9 years, under the APC, Nigeria lost over $300 billion worth of their economic value in 9 years. That's all you need to know. Why is everybody hungry? Why is everybody so frustrated today? That is it there. Your economy has shrunk. Your money has lost its value. People have lost their jobs. People have lost their savings. Thiefnubu and his gang, they are now planning to take the money from the dormant account in Nigeria. I told you, they will rob everybody. Rob the people that are dead. Drop those who are alive. Rob those ones who are yet to be born. So what would Thiefnubu have done if he wasn't your president and not in APC? This is what he would have done.
Give end to lamentation and corruption. You know these people. Budget after budget for electricity. After the budget and expended 60-something, 160, 170, $1 billion. They come around and say, okay, we spent that money, we stole the money, there's no electricity. Let's change to privatization. They will change the nomenclature and the method, we steal more, but they will forget the other one. That is what they are doing with your money. Not enough that they are stealing from our children tomorrow for lack of investment in education. They are still embezzling the retirement benefit of hardworking Nigeria, including our grandfathers. They are stealing the port, the treasury, not even leaving some coins for us to war with. Let them be out. Out now.
See? Now, if you talk like that today, on Ofunuga, we say you are talking treason. That's why you shouldn't listen to people like that. They are slickers, court jesters. That's their job. And like I said, they have their base. These are the people on Ofunuga is talking to go out there, intimidate. Guess those who are threatening people. Let's be honest. Now, if you are a regular user of social media, right? Who are those threatening people about this protest? Is it the protesters that are threatening people? Or the Ronukus? Let's be honest, at least be honest. Who is threatening people? The protesters are not saying they are coming out to destroy things, to do this and do that. It is the Ronukus and the people like Onofunuga, bigots, that are saying that those who are coming out to protest, they are coming to destroy things. Then they started threatening them. If they burn you well, nobody should come out. Anybody that come out, if they burn your papa well, come and try it here. Who are those threatening people? The Ronukus. And here are the people that Onofunuga was actually talking to.
your battery, the shift your phone, the shift, wait till they happen.
If you know you're not voting for Sanwo-Olu, please don't come out. This is special announcement.
And those are the people that will call you. They will tell you that Thiefnubu is being attacked. Thiefnubu is being hated because he's a Yoruba man. I mean, come on, you as a Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman watching that video, how do you feel? Those are the Aronukus. That's just a snippet from thousands of stuff they carried out. Oh. They call themselves progressives. They intimidate. If you don't agree with them, just don't come out. This is our place. You do what we tell you. Then they turn around and call you fascist. When you now reject them, the likes of Soyinka will call you fascist. And who are the fascists? People who just want their way. Or everything if you don't kind of follow what they say, if you don't bow down to what they say, they can kill you for it. Then they tell you they are progressive people. Look at the progressives. They call you fascists, but they are the fascists. They call themselves Democrats. Is that democratic? If they tell you they are Yorubas, is that Yoruba-like behavior? Is that Omoluabi behavior? And they will do it again and again because it wins them election. They were so threatened, the last one. So threatened, they thought they were going to, that was it. That they brought out Oro festival, Oro. They liked Oro because of election. But they then turned around and said, you are the ones who obedient, you are using religion. You are just, they thought they could win with religion. They thought they could win with tribe. They accuse you, they accuse Igbos, accuse you, the obedient. They accuse all of you who are Peter Obi supporters. And as many other people, they said you wanted to use religion to deceive Nigerians, but you wanted to use tribe. But look at them. They will do it, then accuse you of it. And that is the people, those are the people that Onofunuga is talking to. To them, in their warped mind, Nigeria starts from Lagos and ends in Lagos. And they are about to receive the root shock. Because you see those people, they do not act without being paid. You have to pay them. So whatever money Thiefnubu is moving right now across the country to get some of these thugs, to get them out, create violence, and all of that, is probably about to receive the root shock of his life. Here is another soldier who has something to say. This time around, this will not preach peace at all. He's practically telling you, don't deceive yourselves. If you're coming out of your house that day, get yourself ready. You need the number. That's the only defense you have, the number. Everything else, it's not going to be easy. And these two, this soldier is also from the northern part of Nigeria. Okay? But Onofunuga and co, they no born them where to actually even mention them. I said something about these Ronukus. Okay? These spineless Ronukus. They have those, they have strength to scream at because they know that the Igbos and the Easterners are not like murderers, like a jihadist. I think that's right. That's my conclusion, right? They know that this Sharia North and the jihadist mentality, any small thing like this, and these spineless cowards, they would rather go for the ones they believe is a soft target. Unfortunately, listen to this guy. Allah, wow.
There are plans on ground. You know, the way you guys are planning, these demons are planning the same way towards you guys too. The way you guys are planning, putting measures in place, they too, they are not sleeping. They are also planning. In the military, there's what we call counter measures. The way you are planning your enemies too, they are planning against you too. So this is what I'm trying to say here. From the 28th of July, there's what they call show of force. The show of force they are going to do. Lagos have started their own, I think today. Abuja, the other states, they're going to start their own 28th July. Mostly by policemen. The show of force, what I mean by show of force is this. They drive around the whole street, the major cities, they drive around the whole places. Just to scare people. They'll bring out this kind of uniform, the kind of kit we have not seen before. Even the people fighting Boko Haram in the far away northeast have not dressed that way before. I've been among the people that did show of us. We did it during the election period. I was among them. So they will give these people, they will equip them, they will give them a very, I don't know how to put it, but they give them the kind of uniform, equipment they have not given them before. They will line up different cars, armor tanks, going around the streets just to scare people. But I want to tell Nigerians, don't be scared because of all that. Don't be scared, just come out. Don't be scared, just come out. I think I did this during 2020 answers. I was passing information to some of all this, how should I put it? So what I'm trying to do, the arrangement I'm trying to make here now is this. I'm trying to gather some people that watch over the protesters because, believe me, there's going to be shootout. No matter how you think or how planned or peaceful you think the protest is going to be, there's definitely going to be shootout. And this shootout is going to come from the police. This shootout is going to come from the police. Just if you're coming out from your house, just have it a back of your mind that yes, today is today. We just have to do this thing once and for all because anything that made us succumb to this this pressure, anything that made us succumb to this fraudsters pressure, believe me, that's the end of Nigeria's voice. This is the only voice Nigerians youth have now. This protest. If we abandon this protest and next time, maybe next year, next 2 years, raise up again to say we want to protest, these people they will never take us serious. Instead of going here, typing a letter, sending it to the military barracks, I think that one, no military person will willingly want to take that letter because it's totally wrong. So what we are going to do here, you type all these letters, send it as a form of message. There's some of us that are in different military group who circulate all these things in military group with different numbers that they will not trace. But you say no pastor, no imam. Do you know that in mosques, in the military barracks, in mosques, they punish malams, they punish imams. Likewise in the church, in the military barracks, they punish pastors. You don't expect a pastor to stand up in the military barrack church and start preaching towards bad government when the commander is in front of him. It's not possible. Likewise, imam. Sometimes you'll be in a barrack, you see immediately imam finish preaching. Commander will be there, say, oh yeah, go and lock this man in Gadrum. Or imam, after this preaching, go to Gadrum. So these people have cropped all of us. They have crippled all our wings. You can't even say anything. So the only way for us to protest, only way for us to talk is through you guys. Once you come out to protest, believe me, right now it's not 2020 where people are scared military people are scared or are against you people. Nobody's against you people this period. Our only fear is police. Even we military guys, our only fear is police. Our only fear is police. But I believe right now, police are on the people's side because the hunger may be here. The hunger, the starvation, the suffering is affecting all of us. The military doesn't buy bread different from where a common man buy bread. We all bought this bread the same place. So this is what I'm trying to say here. And where we should channel this protest to is towards this people. Don't forget that these people have family. they cherish so much. But we, our own family, are suffering. They have family they cherish so much. So we should channel our energy to their family too. These people, they are not ghosts. Some of us know their house. We know their house in the villages. We know their house in the cities. As you are going towards National Assembly, some people are going towards their houses. We should tell these people everywhere they think they might run to. Some people are heading towards to block the airport. Some people are running towards their houses. They are not living in the bush. There are plans on ground. You know.
Yeah. I know some will be like, all this kind of thing, they shouldn't say it in public. Say it in public. Say it all the time. Let them see what is coming for them. I have said this before. You see, Nigeria politicians, as much as they are the luckiest politicians on the surface of this earth, they are also the most stupidest. They are the most stupid of them all. You are looting. You are flaunting that loot. Then you are protecting yourselves with sophisticated guns given to those who are struggling to take care of their own family back home. And they are watching you plunder this money. They see you spend the money. They know where you hide some of your money, though. They know your houses. They know your secret guest houses. Then you still kind of stupidly continue to live like that. Is that not stupidity? Yes, they should know what is coming for them. Majority of them are relying so much on the people they gave guns to. The military, the police. But if the military starts anything, like that guy said, that in case if you don't know, if you think this oppression, this hardship and all of that that you are facing that you can't talk about, if you think you are the ones suffering it alone, even them who are actually like in the military, they've clipped them too. They are suffering 50,000 naira per month. A soldier collecting 20, how much is that again? $28, I mean $27 a month. In a country fighting terrorism, and they can't talk about it, they can't complain about it, they will arrest them and lock them up. They can lock them up for a year, 2 years. And yet some of you will be like, how come this guy is no fight? How come this guy is no, they're supposed to carry the gun? Anyway, that is the hint there. As so many of you are going to government houses, there are people that will be going to the houses of these criminals. It's going to be a big showdown. So if their DSS want to begin to arrest people, they better actually have a place to keep a lot of them, because this is how you mobilize for what is coming. The conversation like this, prepare your mind. Then you can know that, listen, if yours is to think of you want to carry placard, there are others who have better ways to deal with this, including those who are carrying the gun, protecting the rogues. Listen to this other part. They go here.
They're not living in the bush. They're not living in the air.
Just let's not forget too, all of these guys, none of them is living in the diaspora. They are all living in Nigeria. They are all facing the shege in Nigeria. So if your criminal leader tells you that the people in diaspora are the ones who are, 2 days ago, they said that people in diaspora organizing this. Last week, they said the politicians from northern Nigeria who lost, they were the ones because they wanted power. That's why they are organizing protest. Today, now they're saying that Peter Obi and Obedient. Tomorrow, we don't know who they are going to say is organizing the protest. But there is something that is true and factual. Everyone that is part and parcel of this mobilization, they are inside Nigeria. Just so you know. And this is how they think.
They're not living in the bush. They're not living in the air. They cannot be living in expensive houses where the people protecting them are living in shafts. I don't even know how to call it. Everybody they pain them. Everybody they pain them. These people, they have families. They cherish their family so well. They have five houses with AC. They cherish so well. So as we are going after them in the National Assembly, some people are already on their way to their family houses. Come to Metama, you see them living flashy life. Their children are using the latest iPhone, the latest weed, with our sweat money. Like I don't even know how to put it. So this is what I'm trying to say. Let's put these people with heavy fire on their ass. Put this fire on their asses, they will run for their life. They will do the right thing. Okay, now they have started shaking. Look at this. These people are making us to like feel very disappointed among all this not too young to rule. Look at what the deputy is saying. The car. How much? Okay, 50% of your 600,000 salary is how much? How many are you guys? What can that money do? You are not even talking about your allowances that 20 million that runs to millions. Nobody's talking about the allowances. They're talking about salary. Me as a military personnel, how much is my salary? My basic salary is 64,000 naira for kind of loud. How much is my allowances? I've been in Maiduguri for 4 years. How much is my allowances? My allowances for being in Maiduguri with all this hardship is 100,000. Okay, I'm on pass now. I can't even travel. I'm on pass. I can't even travel. How much is transport from Maiduguri to Abuja? How much is transport from Sokoto down to Port Harcourt, down to nearby for you to travel to see your family? Okay, the other guy complained the other day about he can't even travel. They locked him up. How many months did that guy spend in the guard room before they even release him? These are the issues. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's angry. So take away that fear in you, saying you won't die. No, the military is not after you guys. I know how many military guys are telling me, bro, when we go protest. It's just that all of us are living in fear. Okay, what if they kick you out of this job? What next? All of us are just living in fear. We are just looking for voice to air out our grievances. But the problem is that police is our major problem. Police, they are full of illiterates. If you watch how police do that training, bro, you don't even feel secure whenever you're around police, no matter how dressed they are. If you watch how police do their training, you will not even carry police as an escort. I've been on duty with police. I know what I passed through. Not just leave all this big talk we are talking here. There's issue on ground. Let's focus on this issue on ground. One by one, we'll address the issues. One by one, we'll address the INEC and the rest of the judges' issues. Let's just get started. Secondly, issue again, this police, that's my only fear, police. These people, if you tell them go, they come back. If you tell them stop, now then they stand up. They don't know anything. They don't know the word of command. So any police that shoot anybody, make sure you get the picture of that person. As if they shoot the person, make sure say that they bring one member of his family down. Then the rest of his colleagues will take caution, we withdraw. But they shoot this one, all of us don't want to leave the person. Listen to me. Some of us are joining this protest in disguise. Some of us are joining this protest, you guys don't know. Some of us are fully ready. We don't even care what is going to happen. If not to leave the military work, we leave the military work. Everybody's fucking angry, my brother. Let the worst, I'm now one person they die. I know a lot of my colleagues have lost close to me that have lost. We will go out together, we will not come back. At the end of the day, their family are lavishing in poverty. So, to me, if you never feel the impact of this whole country, some of us, they feel them. Some of us, they die for no reason. So, please, let's just make sure we hit these people hard this time around. Let's make sure we hit these people hard. Because if we fail this time around, believe me, we're not ever use protest scare them again. They've seen 2020. So, they feel like what is 20. Don't forget, the people that initiated this whole rubbish, people that penetrated all these acts, they're the one in power now. Now them power they have now. All of us we are pointing finger at Tinubu during 2020. Saying that the Baba they power now. If we not move these people, believe me, protests will never scare them. So let's just give our best shot this time around. I don't want to waste much time. Thank you very much. I hit the mic.
I know from experience, right? A lot of you have reasons, okay, to doubt anything said by a uniformed person in Nigeria. I understand. But you would probably have to begin to know that sometimes you are likely going to also need those who are willing and ready to rebel against the same establishment. If they have the chance, you must always give room to that. There is always going to be that outlier among them, and you're going to need them. You know? Then also the idea of this whole thing is all talk, and we have spoken about that. It's time to kind of tone that down too. Okay? Once they shoot them, day one, all of them go run away. You don't go see them again. I think it's time for you to tone that down too. There's a reason, and we spoke about that yesterday. I cannot protest anything, Jare. One state. I think it's time we tone that down. The reason is because I have seen a lot. And I am somebody who can really, really take my time to get really convinced about something before I go ahead and feel like, okay, if you have to give it a shot with what you've seen and all of that, what would you say? So you say, well, it could be 50-50. And that's fear than to say, it's nothing, and all of that. No, don't say that. And I want you to know something as well. Everybody will know the beginning. Nobody will know the end. Not even the planner, not even the Thiefnubu's regime. But there's something you must remember. It has to be one after the other. One after the other. And you can actually untangle so many things, uproot so many things, without shouting Thiefnubu must go. Okay? Which can easily begin to divide you. Now, there's a lot you can cover, because at the end of the day, if you want everything at once, or you put the cart before the horse, that is probably going to be like the what they call that again? The recipe for disaster. So let me explain what I mean by that. If people say they are coming out and they're asking them, what do you want? Number one, you can even start with electoral. I'm just giving you my own instance. Now, I'm not part of the planner and all of that too. But yeah, I could chip in things, right? INEC must be reformed. And everybody right now inside INEC, the entire place must be dissolved. A new legislation and all of that kind of a thing must be put in place to let people elect the INEC officials, so not to be appointed. Now, you see in your protest, you can make that happen, and right there on your protest ground, breaking news, Yakubu and everybody sacked. Yeah, but there's no law that allowed them to sack. They say, well, they've been sacked. It's okay, that's one. The next one is going to be the police. All these policemen and all of that, and all of what they have done and the position they are, we want all of them arrested and sacked and arrested. They say, but we can't sack and arrest them. So yeah, okay. Oh, the next one, we need all of Thiefnubu's ministers who are not only just incompetent, these are a bunch of ass slickers and treasury looters. We want all of them sacked and arrested. You know, this kind of demands, they will be landing. And see, you have no idea how effective this can be and how things can change so quickly that even Thiefnubu will probably have to sack himself. The rest of his cabinet, everybody will just have to say, Omo. So my only worry is that what's going to be after that? So I picked this up earlier, where Sheung was responding, Sheung again, yeah, was responding to the people that always say the youth should go back to the farm in an insecure Nigeria. So he had this to say.
Same thing about the food matter. Could you hear it? Say, young Nigerians should embrace farming. Young Nigerians should embrace farming. Young Nigerians should go back to the farm. Farm. Nigerians are fine. The majority of Nigerian people are in the rural areas. I repeat, the majority of Nigerian people are in the rural areas where all the arable land is for farming. If government is serious, not before city they go to shout, you so farm. Government go establish the farms. Yes, a serious government, they go don't establish the farms, make a good incentive for people to go and work in the farms. How do let's use America? We could use America. This thing, for example, army, the American army. You say people won't go die for army. Who won't go join army? Go die. You know why people they join army for America? Is the incentives. Say if you go one tour, meaning if you go fight one, if they send you abroad, you go fight one, you come back, they will give you free college education. Free college education. They will give you so and so amount, this, that, health benefits, this, that. Our boys in Yapawa army, even our children for Nigeria, I get one best friend for school. One of my best friends for secondary school, I jam up for Nigeria airport one day. That's why in chest don't big like this. This boy, that's why you turn back. That's why you don't big. He carry all those American soldier back. Oh my God, oh ship out, let's see Iraq. Let's see me. Oh, job America. Oh my God, he explained all the incentives. I was like, Omo, he's not be saying himself, I get everything they work for me. Omo came in on kit up. Kalok Payala, I want together and you. So, if the Nigerian government actually wanted young people here to work, to be in the farming, they will put the incentive there that will make all of you go and farm. But it's obvious, all that one are still part of this scam. Nobody cares about feeding us in Africa. You understand what I tell you? Even if you enter the farming, even if you enter the farming, you know, we can't find out, say, 70% of what we are growing on our arable, 70% of our arable land, the arable land in Nigeria, is used to grow cash crops. I repeat, 70% of the arable land in Nigeria is used to grow cash crops. Crops where they use to export for money, not to eat. Things you cannot eat. That is what they grow. Coffee, palm oil, cocoa, granules, all these things they send to Europe and America for money. The real staple diet that we eat, that the food that we eat, they don't grow enough of it. That's why food is so expensive. It is the economics of it. When demand is high and supply is low, what happens? If demand is high and supply is low, what happens? Price goes up. So the Nigerian elders, this Obasanjo, they were in charge of food. The Dangotes, them in charge of the food of that country. They know to keep supply low because of their business than to keep it matching or excess. In America, they subsidize the farmers to grow excess food. That's in Europe. They subsidize their farmers to grow excess food, more food than they need to eat. So the price of food will be cheap. The government will pay the farmers the extra that people don't buy. You understand? When they the ones that they can't move because it's too much, the government guarantees them to buy it. So the farmers are given the incentive to keep producing food. The farmers are given the incentive because the government did their back. I say, feed these people. The one they don't feed chop, we will buy. In Nigeria, the opposite is the case. And the opposite is the case because they no one make una know which they use the land do. And they no make una know how they fail. You see, your poverty, lack of having money, is their perfect excuse. So that's why they must make Nigerians poor and always make food price high. Our own elders, so we're supposed to give us food job. They will say they want respect from person who never chop. Deliberately starving their own people. Because if they give you good life, if they increase your minimum wage, they make you employed, they make food cheap, people feel buy them, we go realize say they are not growing enough food to feed everybody. You know, say right now, many people think say people know the chop safe now because they're lazy, they don't get work, they don't feed chop. That's why oh God, you don't understand how they put you for that situation. If everybody in Nigeria could actually afford food, we will find out that the food gone is not available to buy. Now that one come bust in our head, say which kind of people be this? So for them, it is better that the excuse for people not eating is poverty. So they need poverty today. So only few of us can even afford the expensive food. You understand? This game.
Anarchy loans. Anarchy loans. Anarchy.
No more peaceful protests again now. Because peaceful protests know they work. Yes. Peaceful protests, you know they work. More turn out to one man, more enter so scatter everywhere. More shook, waiting no good. More no.
Shook anything no good. Thank you, Jare Sheung. I hope you get the message. It's a very straightforward one. Make them poor. Even though you have the land, they tell you to go back to farm. I mean, fair enough. Sheung didn't even include that part of those who even managed to go back to that farm without any incentive from these rogues that continue to tell you to go back to farm. The problem is that majority of you can't even afford that food. It's not available, which is deliberate. So by the time all of you are able to afford the food, you will now discover that they've actually not been producing anything per se. These guys are so useless. They have no use for you. And you probably would have revolted a while back. So shemi, ungbami kind of a thing. You can call it. Anyway, there is another one. But I'm going to take a short break. Quickly.
Ina zaune a ofis na fara design ga yanan na logon end band na 2024 da za a fita zanga-zanga a ranar 1 ga wata. Nan ga yanan yadda nake designing ne a cikin kwamfuta na domin ina so aikin ya fita sosai. Bayan na gama design nan ga yanan na yi printing din shi. Bayan na yi printing ga rigunan da zan manna mawa haɗe da hulunan su. Mace zuwa daga nan na sa riga na a cikin mashin domin in buga aikin da na yi. Nan ga yana na sa rigan zan ɗauko fefan da zan sa na aiki. Bayan na sa already nan har na gama printing ɗin rigan ga yanan zan buɗe, za ku ga yanda rigan ta yi kyau sosai. Ga yanan na buɗe na cire fefan da na sa ga aikin nan. Wow, gaskiya wannan aikin ya yi kyau, ni kaina na yaba da wannan aiki. Ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani na rigan ne ga ta nan na ɗaga ta 2024 in Allah da wanda za a fita a ranar 1 ga watan Jun kenan. Ga yanan na ije ta, bayan na aje rigan ga yanan kawai sai na ce bari in ɗauko hula shi ma in buga. Bayan na gama aikin rigunan ga yanan nan da kuke gani ga rigan nan kuma gashi ina printing sa logo a cikin hulan ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani ga yanda logon ne ya fito. Wow, shi ma fa yayi kyau sosai wallahi. Na gani na faɗa domin na tsaya na yi aiki mai kyau a wayannan kayan. Ga hulan nan nace ni ma fa sai na dan dana a kaina. Bayan na gama printing din hula sai me ya rage mana? Mu je zuwa next abin na gaba ga rigunan nan na gama aikin su gabaki ɗayan su, saura sa logon kamfani na domin da an ga rigan a ce wannan daga kamfanin MJ Talent ta fito. Kamar yadda kuke gani nan ga logon kamfani na nan na yanka shi. Bayan na yanka logon kamfani na ga yanan na cire, kawai sai in ɗauko rigan in manna mata kamar yadda kuke gani nan na ɗauko.
So you have the chance now, if you ask me, you have the chance now not to continue to enable this madness. Yes, everyone is going to tell you the outcome that they didn't do that when Bukwari was there. A Yoruba man is there now, and that's why I know people are already saying that we should be very careful of the not. I understand that kind of thought, right? And that is why somehow it is not really ideal, okay, on the one hand to say we we are refined enough that we can be deceived by the tribal, coloration and all of that stuff, which is what Nigeria is made of. And then we are also pretty much like defending what is, making life hell for even our own people worse right now, to defend these rogues by saying, since the North are the ones who are asking for a better, what have you now, right? They didn't ask for it during Boko Haram's time. So we need to be very careful. So it's better we just suffer it. Because you know what? If we start it now and they remove the Thiefnubu, is that not that they will now, the thing will now go back to them? And that is how we have been trying to now defend Thiefnubu subconsciously. I don't like Thiefnubu. I don't like Kiniko. But if we let these people do protest and then they remove Thiefnubu, that's how they normally do. These northern people, that's how they normally do. So, okay. So what do you think? I think we should just let everybody suffer for the 8 years, Jerry. They did not do anything during the time of Boko Haram. So people should die and just endure it, right? Even though, like, we are not bigots, okay? We are not the typical Nigerians who love their own oppressors, who love their own thieves differently. For example, now, maybe our own oppressors are God-fearing oppressors, or your own thieves are God-fearing thieves. So subconsciously, it's always there. It's always there. I know it is hard. Okay, I understand. I think it's mostly about how it makes you feel, right? I mean, especially these northerners. No. Now, so that they do. Do you see how that can actually take over your mind easily, just like that? And everything else will just be like, well, see, Maiyegun, see me, I'm not supporting any protest or anything, because you see this northerners, now so that they do, now so they did for Jonathan. Remember, every time it is sounded about, so all this looting, all these killings, all of this suffering, the hardship and all of that, right? The moment that your tribal gene kicks in, which somehow, I'm not a bigot, Maiyegun. I know you're not. It's just right inside there, like, subconscious. It's always there. Tell yourself the truth. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not condemning you. It's always there, yeah? And in there, I can't trust them. Why do you need to trust them? Do you trust this threat that APC poses? If we have to cover your face and you can't see Thiefnubu, okay, and you're seeing APC, would you be able to think straight? I just don't, I know, I don't like Thiefnubu, right? But I just think this protest is a conspiracy. Really? It's the northern conspiracy, Jerry. That's how they normally do. Oh, it is a conspiracy. In fact, all of this hardship is a conspiracy. In fact, all of these things that we are complaining about, they are not real. They are just conspiracy. And they are the conspiracy of northern Nigeria to make you, that one that you say you can't pay your rent, you can't pay for your medication, you can't feed yourselves, you have no job, you are not safe, your farms are being ransacked and all of that stuff, right? At least it didn't start yesterday. At least all these things didn't start on that Thiefnubu. All this hardship that everybody is screaming, it's not as if to say it started on that Thiefnubu. Because these northern people, how come they did not see anything in 8 years? You see how it works? Do you see that now? I'm speaking something to you right now, Abi? Or are you just seated there smiling like, Maiyegun, you don't get it. I know. I probably will never get it. I mean, I don't like all this. I'm not a typical Nigerian. I don't love my oppressors. Talk less of loving my oppressors differently, but you do. So what is the point I am trying to make? Somehow we are conditioned. even when we try to want to reason and see beyond this tribe, religion, ethnic, and all of that, there's always something in us that says, no, don't trust that instinct. Don't. And it is so difficult to see beyond that. Even when you try to see I mean, if you listen to yourselves, right, trying to see beyond it, you just find out that you can't. I mean, these northerners can't be trusted. Trust has been broken. It never existed. It's all about power for them. It's this or that. Even though the visible further destruction of Nigeria by Thiefnubu that sustained the Boko Haram's the ruins, and even as much as the same Thiefnubu is still pretty much presenting Boko Haram as a leader, this or that, and protecting the thieves under Boko Haram, it doesn't really matter. He's a Yoruba man. We not that I like him, but let him just be there. That's exactly what they did there to Boko Haram. So the cycle will continue like that. Somebody needs to break it. Some generation needs to break it. And see beyond who is going to be your president or who is not going to be this. For the first time, take back your lives. Let whoever want to, put their head somehow to repeat what you are about to destroy. Let them always be reminded of what happened to the people of today, because they are going to be people of yesterday soon. Thiefnubu and his gang will soon become men of yesterday, powerless, vulnerable, on the run. They will soon become that. And that will be because of you. That will be because you will push them to that edge. Everything they've taken away from you, everyone that they are shielding, everyone they are protecting from justice, all of what they have taken from you, slowly but steadily, you will squeeze them off them all. If you want to. And they know that. Here is another thing that Shehu had to say, talking about the protest in Kenya and all that, right? Nigerians are trying to copy Kenya. No, Shehu disagrees. He said, no, Kenyans are actually acting or working on the playbook of the NSAS, which Nigeria never had the chance of completing. So they've learned from that, but the table is also turning in Kenya right now. The criminal politicians in Kenya, including the sacked cabinet secretaries, the ministers of Ruto, he has reappointed back some of them. And he has also given appointment to some of the political oppositions, hoping that that will pacify the Gen Z in Kenya. Nigerians didn't get to that stage before they brought out their soldiers who shot and killed hundreds of protesters, including their policemen who shot and killed hundreds of protesters. And there was never justice for them. So yeah, Shewun's view. This is Shewun's view. Okay? And you should possibly have your own views too, right?
Now, young people in Nigeria, now one thing we are no mukuna fall for. They say they copy Kenya. They say Nigerian youth won't copy Kenya. Now Kenya they copy also. Make una know, see, this is how they manipulate our brain. This is how these people manipulate our brain. These fake journalists, these chihuahuas. So you can be doing the same thing over and over again. We don't do what they do for Kenya for 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, don't diminish yourself. Do not diminish yourself. You don't do waiting they don't. In fact, we do past them. For 2020. Make una forget Lekki. I don't always tell people say, make una forget Lekki toll gate. That Lekki toll gate in a way is a distraction. Na elitist narrative. They keep people for Lekki, Ozumba and Badiwe, Ozumba. Now only Ozumba and Badiwe they keep people. I see they talk that they vex me. Say Lekki massacre. Why are they saying Lekki massacre? That thing they bust my brain. It was youth massacre. They killed young people all over this country. All over our country, from Lagos to Ibadan to every area in Lagos, first of all. In fact, less people died in Lekki than Abule Egba. Now, many of Natin say because the government is talking to the youth, that they have succeeded. We too, we succeed now. They not form panel for now. Even though they tell them that time, say this one na failure. If we not succumb to this plan. But you know, people never trust me enough that time to understand how they talk. But we won. Which we say we won. They create panel. People collect money. People collect money for government hand based on NSAS. Abused by different police. Now don't forget, we fight these people to stand still and stupor. Many of the big men of Nigeria, they run come up for Nigeria now. All the allies of Nigeria dismissed, they base. Now don't forget, it's not that they copy Kenya. Don't let them diminish now. Don't let them diminish you. Kenya is doing what Kenya is doing. But you see, the outcome of what they are doing in Kenya will be the same as our own. Why? Because the Kenya youths are also not organized. In fact, they say they're leaderless. Why are young people afraid of being leaders? Why not they say that they're leaderless? You know why? Because now they're afraid of being leaders. To be a leader of an organization. No means say you be person oga. This is not oga. Not be chairman who define. A leader is somebody that is representing a group of leaders. I repeat, a leader is somebody representing a group of leaders. That's a leader. That's why the most advanced countries for this world, now country, we say their education, they prepare everybody for leadership. A country like Norway, where education standard is high, like Finland. Although everybody in the country is not in politics, they have the capacity. You know if you use that for them. Organize yourself, know what you are fighting for. One person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people can represent that thing you are fighting for, but you self know. So now go send and say, let them know what we want. Because 10,000 people know if you enter meeting. We must organize ourselves. You see, Kenyan youth say, oh, we no get leader too. Just like we say we no get leader for 2020. It is their opposition politicians in Kenya that will hijack whatever they are doing. Just the way it is opposition politicians in Nigeria that hijack the energy of NSAS. So the Nigerian youth come they support the governor. The man will be say when he be governor, now he get the worst SARS for Nigeria. The worst SARS in Nigeria. That's the man Nigerian youth ended up following because Nigerian youth refused to choose their own leader from among themselves. Leader where they fear arrest. You are not, when you lead a people's organization, you are not alone. Not be very dark black man they arrest. So didn't he come out? Why not they feel to be this arrest? Now know how many people they arrest because of you to even feed the internet, to feed go school. You know that they arrest Nkrumah, Lumumba, Fela, Fumilayo, Beko, Kanifa Emi, Femi Falana, Wole Soyinka. So wait, this man can go through all this arrest and beating for you. But you don't want to do it for yourself, say that they fear arrest. Seize your destiny, man. Seize your calling, seize your way, seize your life in your own hand. You are your own. So let me say, I'm not going to get leaders. Okay, if I fear to get leader, I'm not going to go follow people with already organized. More than this, back. You must have somebody to articulate your position, or else you are going to lose again. And now, forget, we young people want to protest again, right? The last one I want to talk for this life. Shame on Nigerian workers. I repeat, our papa, these fathers, we, the fathers and mothers, shame on all of you. Shame on all the civil servants. How many times we, the children of this country, are protesting, fighting NSAS. Now the children are still organizing again to go and protest on the streets to lay their life. About women protested. Right? Enugu coal miners protested. Abeokuta women protested. Right? Nothing really changed, but it was the beginning of something. Those protests, what did they really do? They inspired the civil service, the working class. The Nigerian Labor Union was founded under Mike Imodu, the late Pa Mike Imodu, based on the energies of this protest, seeing that their people cannot survive. They used to call it in cola that time. cost of living allowance. That was the beginning when these workers don't join their people to increase the cost, increase the cost of living allowance. That was the beginning of the struggle against colonialism. Paimodu used that to show solidarity with the coal miners, with the Aba women, with the Abeokuta women. The professionals of Nigeria went on a general strike. Without that general strike, there's no way our protests can make sense, because the general strike is what affects the capitalist in the place he respects the most, in his pocket. But the workers of Nigeria, the parents of these children, are the worst enemies of their own children. Because regardless of what we are doing in this country to say make this country move forward, these people will still go to work. Now they will blame the protesters. Nigeria needs a general strike for at least 1 month. Nigeria needs 1 month of general strike. Shut everything down. Make this government hear word. Make this elite hear word. Make them face everybody. Make the negotiations they happen for here. No matter how we protest, as long as there's no general strike, where the money is still being made in their pocket, their children are still flying up and down, all these their business are still opening, giving them money, they're not going to send. When will the workers of Nigeria align with the people? We're not going to call protest for fuel. Small things. When we say no, no. That's don't count. Let me say, they're not going to fix the fuel matter. They say, last one, a minimum wage. They say they protest. Government never fix minimum wage. They don't call off protest, strike. They don't call strike off. Why strike in the first place? Why strike? Fake strike. Strike to negotiate money in your own personal pocket. Strike to stay relevant in the consciousness. Strike to stay relevant in the consciousness of the people, like you are doing something while you are actually betraying them.
Sheung, he spoke his mind, and he also called for this protest. There's been so many people who have publicly made videos, and I'm talking about those who have not hidden their desire, okay, to call out an end to bad governance in Nigeria. Thiefnubu's government ignored all of them and pick on Peter Obi, because that's how it's going to start. Like I said, it is going to be, it is a dog whistle. Well, I will continue on this platform to dispel some of this misleading, dangerous rhetorics that in the next few weeks, they're going to change it. They did not start it. They are doing everything right now to set the stage for tribal, ethnic, even religious clash in order to keep Thiefnubu in power. And in chaos, they are fine. Yeah, let everybody just make chaos just settle down for everybody. And they are fine. They'll blame you for it, as they are currently even doing, while not addressing the problems, but rather they are doing everything right now to gaslight the citizens. Spread dangerous, divisive, tribal, ethnic, religious, divisive rhetorics in order to end up possibly committing a mass genocide again, this time around against the people of Eastern Nigeria, as they have been mentioned. As they have been mentioned by these unscrupulous elements, it is ideal to continue to tell the rest of the world, the people that are doing everything to set Nigeria on fire. Protest is your right, and it is the right of the government to protect you, the protesters, not to threaten you, set you up, and begin to hire guns that they will use in killing you. Nobody is asking that Thiefnubu must go yet. But there is also a warning that they must know, including those of you who are going to collect their money to unleash anarchy, chaos. The world should watch. The rest of the world should listen. They did this last year, but somehow they got away with it, and they are continuing, setting a stage for tribal, ethnic clashes in Nigeria, when the people are asking them to firm up and take responsibility for a failing country or a failed country that they have they are currently superintending, and they have failed or destroyed, put it that way. Here is another guy calling for the protest. It wasn't even mentioned by Onofunuga. Very dense, very dark man.
All right. I saw a video of some military troops entering Lagos in respect of the protests. And I'm pretty sure they will send more because they want to scare you people from protesting, and because they are also scared. Yes, they are scared. The police are scared. The army are scared. The other securities agency are scared. And the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, is scared. Do you know why I say he's scared? Because no president will want his regime to be the regime where things went bad and where the country scatters. So he's pretty scared. Do you understand? But with the situation of the country, we are also scared that our future is not guaranteed anymore. See the way price of things is going up. Do you understand? See the way price of things is going up. See fuel price. Fuel price only 7 something. See price of dollars 1,600. Importation is lacking. People can no longer import. Businesses are folding. People are suffering. Prices of rice is going up. Price of food. Even Gary, what they do for Bini? Yeah. See the price of Gary. Do you understand? Things have gone bad. So there's a need to protest because it is our own constitutional right. People cannot be eating us and you expect us to fold our hands and be looking at you. No, we will not do that. Now you people say you have carried, I see one news, they don't carry minimum wage, enter 70,000 naira. What will 70,000 naira do when fuel price is 700 naira? Let's assume that you are using 2 liters to go to work. 700 times 30 days will give you about 42,000 naira. So for 2,000 naira, come out inside there, 70,000 naira, how much go remain? Do you understand? Now you are going to buy food. If you sick, you go to hospital, you go buy. How much be drugs? Drugs don't skyrocket. Even normal malaria drug now they reach 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. Someone they even need 38,000. Do you understand? The money is small. People are suffering. Bring the fuel price down. That's the main thing. Do you understand? The protest is needed. But now this is what I want Nigerians to understand. And this is important. This protest you are seeing, right? Please. We have to be careful. I want it to be me. I will tell you people the truth. Let it be as peaceful as possible. Because even this government, when they see so, they won't use their own people against you. They'll put their people inside the midst of the protesters to scatter things. This is why I want us to be smart. Do not be the ones to trigger the government to attack. Do your protest as peaceful as possible. Don't go and be looting. Don't go and be stoning police. Don't go and be hitting this one. Don't go and be barricading road. If you want to walk around. Don't go and block road, say you won't do protest. No. Don't be the one to trigger the government for the government to attack. Like I said, they get their own people where they will send. When I then go to do all those looting and all that. Mona hold those ones down. Make they come carry them. When I say some boys don't they go break things. Mona gather and I say catch them, hold them. Not them, be that. Do you understand? Not them. Mind you, this Kenya, you people are using as example now. Look at the situation of Kenya. Let's start with the celebrity of Kenya. If you remember this guy, it's a popular guy in Kenya. Now, this guy is even saying it. It's getting out of control. See. Now, see the many things that is happening. See the way army don't they pipe them for streets. The Kenya people are using as example. Kenya don't they scatter. I don't want this situation in Nigeria, please. Nigeria, I don't get anywhere else to go. I am not interested in going abroad. I can only live here. Do you understand? Please. The youths, please. It's not a situation where I go, they throw stone, they loot, they do this one, they go break property, they do all those things. No, we don't need that. Let them take us serious. Please. Even the police are tired. The armies are tired. They cannot just say anything, but they are tired. Do you understand? They are tired. But please don't be an instrument. Like I said, a lot of people are trying to take advantage of this protest. There are a lot of people waiting. There are a lot of people living in Cold War in Nigeria. Some tribes are living Cold War. They can, even in the north, they can't wait to start attacking themselves. Then they for north, and they see them like this. They cannot wait to say, oh yeah, now more boss enter Jos, more boss enter Kaduna, more enter Kano. E dey for our fronts for here. More enter Benue, more come from Ebon. E dey. There are a lot of insurgents group that are waiting to take advantage. So we will not be used as.
Okay, enough. That's enough now. Because there is also what you call the powerful tool of fear mongering. You get what I mean? That is also another tool to get people to get you discouraged. So he said a lot, but no. Do not let anybody plant any fear in your head. All right? Scenarios, different scenarios that will make you believe that you are not going out there, to exercise your civil rights, per se, or you are going out there to war. No. It is on record that the only organization or organ of violence is going to be the government. I support that idea of be vigilant enough that once you begin to see some people moving mad, planning to attack or attack people's business or break shops, go after them quickly. I have said that here before. Grab them, tie them, tie their hands, tie their legs, and drop them for their supposed policemen, which won't arrest them anyway, but show it on record, make the videos and all of that. These guys are trying to come and loot shops here. We've arrested them, tie their hands, call their police that they will send to come and shoot tear gas and say, oh yeah, come and pick. Now these people you're supposed to shoot tear gas, right? Don't say because you are going through it now that they loot electronic shops, you join them. That will not make you a protester. You are a criminal. And if in a working country, right, when the dust is settled, you are supposed to go to jail. You understand that? So I support that. And that's the kind of enlightenment, education we should give. Somebody said, see, all of you are still pushing that idea of Igbos must not participate. You are also feeding the trolls. Yeah, you are feeding the trolls. At this point, stop even saying that. Okay? Because ordinarily, if anybody is saying the Igbos should join us, you should kind of possibly know that they are those who are working for government, who are going to always push that narrative of tribal this, ethnic that, religious that, even though they are presenting themselves as those who are part of you want to end bad governance. Once you begin to see anybody that says, we want our Igbo brothers and sisters to join us, what the hell is wrong with you? There are over 200 ethnic and tribal nationalities in Nigeria. So why do you have to call on the Igbos? Why not just call others? So when people begin to say the Igbos this, the Igbo that, even if you see because I'm beginning to feel like I should say that to those of you as well. Every small thing, no Igbos should join them. No Igbos must be part of that. You are feeding the troll. That's what you are doing. You are making it look like they need the Igbos for their protest to be successful. That's what you are trying to say. And that's exactly what they want you to say. So that another person can come and say, oh, which protests are they doing? Any protest, maybe say the Igbos are not part of it. Is that one protest? That is not a brag. It is absolute nonsense. And some of you do that. Yeah, we have few people who do that though. Any small thing, the Igbos this, any small thing, the Igbos that. Stop saying that. Stop feeding the troll. Same goes to those who are always like, we need our Igbo brothers to join us. You are practically just repeating your normal tribal and ethnic baiting. Why not just say, we want our Igala people? Why are you not talking about others? Why are you so fixated on Igbos, these Igbos that like? Why? So stop feeding them, stop feeding the troll. If you want to participate in their protest or whatever, right, just go there and participate. Don't say, me, I'm Igbo, I'm not. If you are not, just stay out of it. Every comment you are dropping out there, you are feeding the troll that says Igbos, okay. You want to infuse yourself into every conversation. But we already know that you have a system that whether you participate or you don't, they are still going to mention you. It's already happening. So stop feeding the troll. Right? Don't go and participate as Yoruba or this. And let's be honest. Now, the Northerners, where they talk, say, give them power. The Northerners that they talk, say, are those who are always deciding who will become the president or not of Nigeria. Now, they won't protest now. But these guys have no liver to even say the Northern Nigeria are trying to remove a Yoruba man. No. So they're still mentioning the Igbos in all of it. And that's the whole body of what Onofunuga released as a statement to just something that Bukwari did. Gaslighting and the entire ethnic nationality in a country that you are supposed to be the president. That's exactly what these guys are doing too. Anyway, I was going to read us the white malice, but I think I'm just going to take a break and take calls and let you react. So don't go anywhere. And if you have to, remember, hang on, I think I have something here. Also, Obasanjo going away, so we'll talk about that later. Listen, you should, if you have to leave, like the broadcast, okay? And if you have one or two things to say, you can grab your phone. You see that number on your screen, right? It's a WhatsApp number, and you can be, speaking to me in another few minutes. And lastly, too, I am actually raising fund. I am raising about £2,000 for the Yoruba Union a portal, a platform, our own website that is going to be where we are going to have all our members, joined and verified. And from this, where we intend to actually build a force for good. So I have added the GoFundMe link for the studio. I have added that to part of the fundraising link. So when I come back, while we take calls, I'm going to come back to you and ask for further help. So far, I have received 3 donations, a total of £170. I'm still far off, and I think you can help me. So don't go anywhere. I will be back in about 2-3 minutes. I have somebody I need to pick up from downstairs, and then I will come back and take calls. I had to make a run for, downstairs because I have a guest. But I also have a caller too. Hello there.
Mr. Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Grand.
Can you hear me?
I can
you hear
hear
me
you now too. How are you this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Grand.
And yeah, I'll be very quick with this my submission.
Please.
It looks like why this ethnic narrative is flying all about, and nobody's doing anything about it because the opposition are too dogmatic. They are too docile. You expect people like PDP, Labour Party, Obi to come out and talk down on this nonsense about this Onanuga assertion that the Igbos are not this nonsense.
He just made a statement this morning, so which simply means that it's still too sort of early to see what the reactions will be. I get you, sir.
Because Undume, Gumi, all of them have made very strong statements.
All of them, and they are not mentioned.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, so I don't understand this Igbo shenanigan, this ideology about Igbo wanting to take government, wanting to cause riots. Anyway, my prayer is that the riot should start from the north.
At least.
If it doesn't start from the north, nothing will happen. I'm telling you, Maiyegun. I made a statement yesterday that is dead on arrival. A lot of people were, talking me down, kind of backlashing me.
I know.
But I'm telling you, if this thing doesn't start from the north, forget about it, because the southerners are too yuppie in attitude. They are yuppies. You understand what I'm saying? Every southerner is afraid to die. During the Lekki saga, if you remember, right, a lot of them were partying. They were distributing food, smoking and drinking beer. Everybody was just partying. That is not a revolution, or that's not a protest like the one they had in what they call Malaysia. Was it Malaysia or Somalia? The Arab Spring.
The one that is that called Bangladesh?
Bangladesh. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they call a protest. You don't protest and start drinking beer and partying, playing the video music and dancing. You don't do that shit, man. You go to their houses, you go to important places, government houses, the politician houses. You divide yourself, man. It's supposed to be national.
You
understand what I'm saying? That was why the NSAS failed. That was the reason why it failed. But I believe the Northerners have
make sure that never happened again. You think so?
Yeah, I was linked to the military guy. That was why we need the Northerners, because the Northerners, they don't have that ideology as well. Their own approach, right, is quite different. Their own approach is do or die. You kill us, we are ready to die. And that's the way it should be. So I'm praying that the North should start the protest. If they fail to start that protest, it's dead on arrival. Believe you me, it's dead on arrival. If it doesn't start from the North, it's dead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, okay? You have a good one. Here, 1 second, I have a caller. See, if you by any means, right, feels like you could chip in a penny into my fundraiser, I have left the, I have left the links, 2 links, one PayPal, one GoFundMe, and every penny counts, okay? It's crowdfunding, and I've got just 4 days to raise £2,000. I hope you help me. Here, I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Please, I will not identify myself, but I want you to listen, and I want all Nigerians to listen.
Loud and clear.
Peaceful protest is good. It's the right thing to do. But with my 35 years experience in service, if you listen carefully to that army officer that spoke before, he said police is the issue. The police are trained. They have scouts. They have thugs that will infiltrate into a peaceful demonstration. They are the workers of these people in power. They will divide. they will cause the mayhem just for everybody to disperse. I'll give you some hints, and I'll give Nigerians and protesters some hints. Yes, go peaceful, but I can guarantee you it will not last for more than 3 hours. Because the essence is for government to show force. Going to central place, going to National Assembly will not help. They will barricade all the areas leading into the cities on day one. The approach is simple. Nigeria only dialogue with violent people, and that is the reality. The attackers, the Asari Dokobos, the Boko Harams today, they sit to negotiate with them. You will not get anything out of this if there's no show that you are serious. And the only way you can cause inconveniences for these people, the group of people that give them the strength, are we, the forces that guide them. Now, you don't need to waste money to go to central places. Okay. After they won, it will turn violent. These people have houses among the people. Abadri is from Akwa Ibom. His house is there. Yes. His family is coming from no. The IGO of police, his family is there. They live in Abuja, but they have a route. Start from where it is closest to you. After the war,
don't travel too far.
If you turn out, you don't need to waste your money. Once it turns violence, go after their family. 100 Nigerians. You see, the the highest number of security details each of them have. It's not more than 10. Combined. Start from the low-hanging fruit. When you inconvenience them, from their local government, from the state capital. I'm talking about their investments. I'm talking about their families. These people will negotiate. Nigeria is for everybody.
It should be.
It's for everybody. The only thing is Nigerians do realize their strength. We do realize our strength. These people are as fearful as any other Nigerians. If you remove those security, if you remove those police, if you remove everybody around them, they are nobody. They will beg. Taylor begged at the final hours. He begged. So, for now, if you go to central place, they will use their dog.
Yeah,
police pay.
Police pay. So you have to.
Yes, police pay weekly. They pay. They have boys that they will use. Army have the same thing. They have boys that they will use to turn it into violence. And the essence of that is for the police to react. Their boys will cause the trouble. Police will now pick it and say, yes, they have started burning houses. We will go after them. And everybody will run away. They will barricade from
burning houses and then blame it on the people
from Zuba. From Zuba Junction, they will barricade Abuja in the next few days. They will start stop and search. You don't need all those things. Go after the land.
They are ready. They are showing force across the country now.
Yes.
Yeah, mobilizing military, this and that.
We only need 200, 300 people per their houses or investment. They will crumble. That's my take. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for that, okay? I appreciate that people would use a chance to give us some guidance. Nobody is asking you to violently go after anybody yet. But listen, the moment they come and they shoot and the news says they have shot one or they've shot two, that means you really then have to really show to them that you want this and you mean it and you're serious. And you're not just going to do that singing and dancing alone. And you shouldn't go to a central place. Let us meet at roundabout. No. There should be a few places. Some of them closer, okay, to their homes. and most importantly, the government houses, the government buildings, and every other places. If you want to disrupt things, take over the airport, take over the government houses and all of that, and do so in large number, sizable large number. And as Thomas Sankara said, you cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. It comes from non-conformity, the courage to turn your back on the old formulas, the courage to invent the future, right? As they say, right? If any protester gets arrested, hurt, or killed, our demands will change to hashtag Thiefnubu must go. Now that should be very clear, loud enough, I would say. Thank you so much. So let's get back. Oh, I just lost another caller there. Remember, if you want to be part of this, do not try to call that number directly. It won't go. It's just a WhatsApp call only. And what else do I have there to share? Give me a sec, right? And I will be back again. Again, I'm actually going to play this video, which is also from the people that we believe are organizing the protest starting from northern Nigeria for the fourth time.
Ina zaune a ofis na fara design ga yanan na logon end ban na 2024 da za a fita zanga-zanga a ranar 1 ga wata. Nan ga yanan yadda nake designing ne a cikin kwamfuta na domin ina so aikin ya fita sosai. Bayan na gama design nan ga yanan na yi printing din shi. Bayan na yi printing ga rigunan da zan manna mawa haɗe da hulunan su. Maje zuwa daga nan na sa riga na a cikin mashin domin in buga aikin da na yi. Nan ga yana na sa rigan zan ɗauko fefan da zan sa na aiki. Bayan na sa already nan har na gama printing ɗin rigan ga yanan zan buɗe, za ku ga yadda rigan ta yi kyau sosai. Ga yanan na buɗe na cire fefan da na sa ga aikin nan. Wow, gaskiya wannan aikin ya yi kyau, ni kaina na yaba da wannan aiki. Ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani na rigan ne ga ta nan na ɗaga ta 2024 in Allah da wanda za a fita a ranar 1 ga watan Jun kenan. Ga yanan na ije ta, bayan na aje rigan ga yanan kawai sai na ce bari in ɗauko hula shi ma in buga. Bayan na gama aikin rigunan ga yanan nan da kuke gani ga rigan nan kuma gashi ina printing sa logo a cikin hulan ga yanan kamar yadda kuke gani ga yanda logon ne ya fito. Wow, shi ma fa yayi kyau sosai wallahi. Na gani na faɗa domin na tsaya na yi aiki mai kyau a wayannan kayan. Ga hulan nan nace ni ma fa sai na dan dana a kaina. Bayan na gama printing din hula sai me ya rage mana? Mu je zuwa next abin na gaba ga rigunan nan na gama aikin su gabaki ɗayan su, saura sa logon kamfani na domin da an ga rigan a ce wannan daga kamfanin MJ Talent ta fito. Kamar yadda kuke gani nan ga logon kamfani na nan na yanka shi. Bayan na yanka logon kamfani na ga yanan na cire, kawai sai in ɗauko rigan in manna mata kamar yadda kuke gani nan na ɗauko rigan ga yanan.
Zanga is remember. I have another caller on the line.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How you doing? Doing fine. Good morning from the United States.
Morning.
Houston to be precise.
Good afternoon to you from Glasgow, the United Kingdom. How are you today, Baba?
I'm doing fine. My only advice for those people that keep on saying, let's pray for Nigeria. Now, let's pray for regulation. That should be the hashtag, let's pray for regulation. Because these Nigerian guys, they don't want to give the power. Tinubu and his cause will not give it up to it easily. They want to fight for this. I don't understand why it's taking. I don't know why. Why they can just do the needful, just do the right thing. What's going on with these guys? Why?
Just do what is right.
It's simple as ABC.
You won't even have to worry yourself about anything.
You rather bribe people all these billions of naira than do the needful. That's madness. I don't understand that part. You bribe all this thug, all this influencer on the social media to be putting this propaganda out there, and you can't just do the needful. Just fix the country. Give us the basic necessity of life: light, road. Is that hard for you to do?
Hard for them.
Oh my baba, no, don't be me gone. I'll be Sheyi, Tinubu, all of them. I'm pissed off, man. These guys have to be taken to their dad.
Like, where would he say he's learning that from? His father, all his life, has been a scrounger, an opportunist, a chancer, a kleptomaniac, treasury looter. So where is she going to learn that advice from, that they should do the right thing? Because they are doing the right thing. To them, they are doing the right thing.
You have private jet. You have this life that you live in. What else more do you want? I'm talking to Tinubu. What else do you want as a youth?
To be the governor of Lagos State, in case if you want to know.
What else do you need to be governor? You got all the money. You have you have everything you want. They won't be governor of Lagos State. What does that mean? Oh my God, Baba. Nigerians, I don't understand, man.
In the next few days, we'll go hear Baba. By the time we hear, I will see how long that will last. And a lot of us just have to sink in our chest and be like,
The only problem is that all those African leaders, they play by the same book. One can see the same thing. Why all these African leaders are doing it? All of them. You want to meet, you want to cause, I don't know. About man, Nigerian situation was
man. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good one, man.
All right.
So I have another angle. Let me go check if I have had any response from my donors. Okay, nothing. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun, the general.
Yes, sir. Windy.
How's it going?
I'm very well.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Well, I'm here. Thank you very much for everything you've been doing.
Thank you.
I think if this opportunity is lost, then Nigeria is done for. Because I forwarded some video to you like 2 days ago. That Professor Lumumba, something like that.
Right.
Yes. You see, the wave of things going on in the continent of Africa right now, if Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, if they don't seize this opportunity to do something, the Gen Zs or the next generation is all doomed. Because at times I wanted to call, I just don't know what to say. After watching you, when you discuss something about the gas or the petrol yesterday, how they sold everything and they don't have anything to give to Dangote. And it's like dog eat dog.
Yes.
So how long this is going to go on?
People's lives, and they do
not
even see anything wrong in that. It's pretty much like, and so are you serious?
But let me tell them something. If you play stupid game, you win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
They're about to win some crazy prizes because this is getting too much. It's getting too much. I mean, I live in America. I'm okay, but everything that is going on in Nigeria, it's like I'm right there.
You know? Nigeria, you are paying the bills of Nigeria, and you are hoping that maybe it's going to probably get better for them sometimes. And you are also seeing that it's not going to get better. And as you are seeing that, man, it's not going to get better, you realize that you're also involved. It's going to affect you too.
More than involved. Yeah. Too much. More than involved, because I mean, it's just like the burden is just too much now. And it's kind of funny that Nigerian, we are educated, we know what is going on. We tend to know what is going on. We conversant with current affairs. Look at what is going on in a terrorist country. The guy refused to buy $200,000 worth of Land Cruisers. He said he bought tractors. And Nigerian government, they told them you can't settle for 250 if you want me to jack up the prices. You know what? They are stupid, those NLC. They should have called his bluff and say, okay, you know what? We want at 250, jack up the prices. Yeah, Joe, what? But we getting this money.
But they said
but you know, I think
Nigerians and they would rather sacrifice for them.
They love Nigeria, my ass. Want to bribe any one here. It was really here. They bribe him so to shut everybody. You see, the reason why I call is just to beg people, let's seize this opportunity. I already bought my ticket. I'm going to Nigeria next month. I don't care if everything blows up today and I lose all my ticket money and everything. In fact, I wish I'm in Nigeria right now. Not that I can do anything. I'm only one. But that's one person that, they don't need. They don't have to look for, rather. So I'm begging people, be strategic about what you're doing.
Yes. Don't give in to fear mongering too. There are people that are actually paid to paint the scenarios of violence, the scenario of this or that. Do not give in.
Did you know these people, they are cowards?
Yeah.
They are cowards. Take away the guns, take away the military, take away the police, and you realize that they are cowards.
Yeah.
Tinubu tó wá pariwo tó ń sọ pé kíní kan kò sá lọ ńgbà tí wàhálà dé ńgbà yẹn ni. Ṣebí ìjápa now. I'm not encouraging anybody to be violent, whatever. But whatever belongs to you, go, like if I may borrow his language, snatch it, grab it, and run with it. God bless you. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Okay?
Right. Thank you so much. So that's the Windy City, ladies and gentlemen. The Windy City is Chicago. It took me a while to get that. Right, and I have another caller as well. So I'm actually calling on if I still have my donors in, right? Please take a second look at that my link. Okay, I'm always very vulnerable when I'm actually doing fundraiser. I don't even know. And my people said just throw it out there and let people react to it. And I kept reminding. I should keep reminding people, right? So thank you so much to everyone who is taking a look. Okay, well, here is it. Here is the caller. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, hello, well done. Yeah, I'm Mr. J calling from Germany.
You say J?
Yeah, from Germany.
J from Germany. Well, that's class.
Yeah.
How are you today, Baba?
I did fine, my brother. How that side now?
Same old, though. Don't you complain. Yeah.
Well done, yeah. Well done. That's all I can say. My brother, I come with something where they bother me. I say make I just talk. You understand? I've been following this man. I know it's a bit divert, but still the same matter of the protest. This man, this ordinary president of Brekete family. The man is he's a human rights fighter. I have TV and radio, to fight for people, something like that. They are kind of also a philanthropist, But at the end of the day, the man stand for this protest. He still they fear me. I see they shock because the other day, I hear the man they talk, kind of preaching against the protest that make people not go out. At the same time, the same man where they talk the same thing, still they condemn the government too, and they no give solution. The solution where this man they give, we say, make we wait 2027, as if to say the man no see what happened for last year election. As in, you the hot, the blow cold at the same time. And they look at what did happen? What is going on? You be like say in the part of them. Yes, we know you're a billionaire, you have money, but why you go to complain? Say government no good, people they die, at the same time, make people go protest. You say you no go support and say you they discourage people. Make people not go there. Say anybody will go there. Say go support police. Say kind of make police go there, go deal with people. You know,
So
I
call the elite now. You know, say Nigeria. The reason why they want to be rich is because they can feel among. Okay, you know, and the moment you begin to have governors, senators, commissioner of police, police IG, or military officers, you begin to mingle with their senior colleagues and the rest of that, right? Then you feel among. So when you see the threat coming, or when you see the rage or anger of the supposed poor people, somehow, you feel like you're also going to be a target. That if he should support you to go after these guys, number one is Brekete family program in Abuja. They be sacrificed towards this. His properties could probably be touched. Now that he has something to lose. Somebody like that would be against. But if he was like somebody who say don't get anything to lose, and then they get the strongest.
That man now we're believers. Can you believe when Buhari did there? All the time, when Buhari did all the time, he go to condemn the people where they around Buhari, say the things where they happen, Buhari no. So if Buhari no, Buhari go act, Buhari go do something. Now the same play now instead they play with Tinubu. He say Tinubu, if Tinubu go around himself with good people, say Tinubu no know what they happen. The same excuse. And now Buhari no they there now he don't they condemn Buhari. All the time, if you want to talk about Buhari, you go to say, I assure you. But during the period where Buhari did, that's why they praise Buhari. You go to defend him. You go to defend him. Now you don't defend Tinubu now. You see this about the issue of Tunji Ojo. If you see the way when you take the defender, my son, they set him up. They set him up with a wife account number or what?
That's what they do. Now people where they listen to,
you can imagine.
You see these people, right? A lot of them, they are good at possibly just presenting people's issue to the public, okay? And maybe going as further as supporting them, okay? Back in the days when you see people like Oprah Winfrey, she's a TV personality, right? And sometimes they carry out a bit of, what do you call that thing again? Rehabilitation for some of their guests, okay? And they also shoot that. That's what these guys are. They have no idea, okay, when it comes to the public administration responsibility, stuff like they don't. But because they are now in the category of people who can sit with those who run things, ask them questions and all of that, okay, they begin to count themselves as belonging to that class. And if anything is coming against that class, they see themselves as being part of it. So they just have to.
Yeah, he have access to these people because also during the if you listen to this man program now, if you do a program now, call the Minister of Information of Nigeria. If you do a program, call any government office in Nigeria, you know, so he's part of them. But always he try to deny not being part of them. But from your attitude, you are part of them. You try to favor them, to get favor from them as if you are using them to help people. Why everything is a kind of
social currency.
Yes, you're irrelevant. You understand? So the thing, I just see the thing the other day at the few pen.
And call minister. You have no idea what that flex is to an average Nigerian. You and I, we look at, there are people in that Nigeria who just doesn't kill like what and so. But when it comes to the ordinary people, you have no idea what a big flex that is. To them, it can solve any problem for them. And that's the way they will see him. So if you now tell them that, listen, don't listen to people asking you to protest, okay? The government is doing everything. You know I speak to them, Abi. And you know I can never lie to you. They'll say, yeah, you can't. So it's a chance like that.
It's very painful. I feel bad. Formerly Ability said maybe the man of the people, you know.
Yeah, I do feel sorry.
I tell you, it's very painful, very, very painful. The one when I first said they see the man, I don't know, say, but I have say, show according to Nain talking with him mouth. Now the video I see before I go monitor the man. He says, Showore come in place. You have to lock Showore outside, not to come inside to come and advertise the protest. Say you no go, you had no go there for that kind of thing. You can imagine. And at the same time, you they talk, say Nigerian government corrupt. But let's go after those corrupt people. The man he said no, it not go happen. Same as people wait for 2027 so that they go do their thing again. We go continue waiting. My brother, thank you very much.
Thank you
Just
too.
say make I share with you.
Thanks a lot. So I have another caller on the line, and we have about 30 minutes to go, half an hour. So if you still wish to be part of this or contribute to this, just grab that number, grab your phone. It's a WhatsApp call. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Baba, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
Very well. Thank you.
Yeah, Maiyegun, firstly, I appreciate that you have been consistent in what you're doing. It is not common. Even in our Biafran struggle today, we are facing some challenges there. Over some people are just inconsistent. And even in the struggle as well. These are things that we see regularly. But for we to see people who are consistent and they are doing their thing, without favor or selection or whatever.
Thank you.
It's very rare. Concerning this very protest, I will join my voice with the people who are actually calling for the protests. Because like somebody said, if you think about Nigeria, if you think about Zoo, your brain will do over it immediately.
If you pay attention, you will
Unless
smoke.
I'm telling you. So the point now is that any solution is a solution. Any solution now, the solution. So if you see that either you like them or you don't like them, it is not about Hausa, Igbo or Yoruba.
It shouldn't be.
It is not about
don't be the troll.
See, even say
you Yoruba come and join us. Igbo, no. If you want join, if you know say you feel this shit, go join. Anybody we don't want join, me no
simple.
Don't feed them.
Simple. If you know say now you the one you go change the figure, you go change them for that in the middle of the game. You understand me? If everywhere don't cast, everywhere don't cast. No going back. Forget all this
every time where you are dropping that fear mongering, dropping that kind of break them down sort of a thing, right? You are just doing a free job for Thiefnubu. The guy they pay money. He's paying hugely right now to make sure say the process stop. So when you when you know collect money, go on.
I did in a position whereby if I get opportunity, I will kill everybody, anything we just get in Nigeria. We don't carry name in Nigeria before. I will wipe all of them out. I'm telling you.
Like that.
I'm telling you, but the way when you say, Baba, don't sit there on your own, when you say, don't hold ground for this struggle so far, so good. Baba, it constantly make me see the other side of the coin, say, okay, we can still push. Maybe if we don't actually give up, something can actually come out from this thing. And that is the reason why I'm joining. And that is the reason why I'm joining my voice. That every Biafran, if you are IPOB, if they like me, they call them Biafran protest, it no concern you. It no concern you. Forget all those rubbish where they talk about Oyendu there. All those people, they're not going to release Oyendu.
They won't.
These people where you see so now game that they play, they use everybody and they play ping pong.
You think say they achieve so much, People where they grandstand today, where they talk anyhow now because say I never touch them. You get them. So
I never touch them now. And secondly,
they're going to change their
and secondly, I won't call your attention. You see that boy, the very dark man.
Yeah.
Everybody get their own field where we say therefore they operate. But you see that guy, so the way you see so, Baba, I go tell you, say that guy no be material we be say we go feel rely on. You know, follow.
I tell you,
you know, follow, Baba.
There are many like that. Maybe say they
so
don't even have a clue what they are talking about to start with, right?
I'm telling you.
But they would delve into it, like they have the idea.
Because if just won't get that attention, say, okay, everything where they stop, they make comments, put Baba. You see that guy, so he will be one of the people that will use demoralize everybody for this struggle.
You get what my
fear
you get what my fear be. Why I stopped that video? Is because
I know why to make you stop the video.
Once something happen, it will be one of those to condemn the protesters. You get them?
Before you go, now you go say, Shebi I don't tell now. Shebi I talk calm. Maybe I talk him.
You get that
and that guy will see so.
Yeah.
That guy will see so. Anybody, if you come across him, those of now that listen here, Baba, you be one person, not be you won't come do protest for us. May you come out. Baba, if they even the one way show they talk, at the end of the day, once they don't identify leaders, they go pick them now. Not be for inside that same zoo. They go pick them like TKJ. Baba, not like say leader or no leader. See, if we want the leader. Make everywhere first even scatter first. Then we go call they talk about that one for road.
Later. It goes sort leader later, okay? What I would be say your demands are clear. Okay, and this demand
it's very clear.
Like uniform. Let's say, for example, now we need you to return to bring the price of petroleum down. We can't do that. There's no way. Oh, you can't. Then we are not living. Like things you can really get back. Those ones don't need leader to speak for you. It's a very straightforward one.
Baba, make because of time, man, because of I know say people could see one call. You see, character like Sheon, character like Omoyele Showore, character like Peter Obi, if we jam them for that time protest, we go poof them. All these people, we don't need them. We don't even want their voice in any form. If I see Peter Obi for that time movement, I go poof up. Anybody wait there with them, I go press up for everybody. You see those Namibi show, all these people. There be one kind of people who say, they just say this whole thing a game of mind.
It is
a game of mind.
So
share they feel me so. The only person who play this game of mind, we play and wear all and tight. Now he be Mazen Amdekano. He knows say Nigerians are now vulnerable to these people, and he knows that their mind are seeking for something different. And he took that opportunity, he stood on it, and he never derate from that very
deviated. You are right.
But these people, when they talk here, all this one, if get where he go set rich, he get amount will go enter their account. All these people they go pipe low. Either directly or indirectly. They feel even not to say me and stop protest, but directly or indirectly, they go demoralize people who say don't they look and say, Baba, nothing like say leader. Nothing like say leader. We don't even want them for the protest ground at all. All these kind of people
once you say you have leader of your protest, they will talk say, oh, him be Yoruba, oh, him be Igbo, oh, him be Hausa, oh, him be Fulani, oh, him be tall, he too short. The guy
you know the difference with
they talk clearly.
You know
they talk.
Okay,
they
now
shall find something where they can say, oh, Yabi.
Of course, now, of course. Okay, now look the difference within Nigerian protests and Kenyan protests. The reason why we Kenyan protests, all those Kenyans, they're not that brutal now.
At least.
And when you're in Nigeria, 4% inflation, they don't already take over streets. They never suffer. All those ones, they don't want to more shoot them, more shoot waiting no good for their body. Baba, oh, the fear now we are going to say, Inani, come away with, oh, the mafia, my way. I want you to work poverty, that's, and don't touch them badly. So you know go use that kind of tempo. You know go use and compare each other. The tempo today different. No. And when Nigeria come outside, say they literally finally say they come outside, Baba. All these people, including the television station, because now the main number one problem where Nigeria, when they kill Nigeria, we say he keep everybody silent till tomorrow. They go they kill for front of television station. They go kill reporter, Baba. Both the television station or the reporter, the only person will. I've been all gonna buy Rufai. Everybody love my back. If you catch anybody,
Akpati would have
he go disappear because anybody where we see, and go touch him. Forget Ogbeni, if you don't say no go fit die, or now everybody go die. Kenya, they don't keep people. Now everybody die. Even if you don't go outside, if you want die, you go sit die.
You go sit there, Baba.
Straight bullet, they keep people. Straight bullet, they kill people. If police not kill you, SARS go kill you. If SARS not kill you, army go kill you. If army not kill you, armed robber go kill you.
You know?
Or make kidnapper kill you. Full and ESM go kill you. Even you when you inside your house, JJ, they'll go burn you, put it out.
And I grab you. It happen.
So if you don't say,
Tired already.
if you don't say, maybe they look you say your own life, they better pass some people. Baba Ogbeni, Titemato describe.
Now, like you are
your own go soon turn to scrap.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, today's victims were yesterday's survivor. And those of us we don't survive today, right? Tomorrow it may be our own, it may be next one, it may be next one. We are all living in this danger, man. So,
Baba, make leave the talk for you, I beg. Thank you, Jerry Baba. Make leave the talk for you.
I love that energy. God bless you, man. Okay, you have a good one. All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you. I got my first donation, and that is coming from Rebrand. I got your message. Okay. So now my fundraiser has now crossed £200. So I have raised at least 11% of what I am planning to raise, £2,000. You can still help me. The link is there. Use the PayPal. I was told that my friends in the US, they probably would prefer to use the GoFundMe. Those are the two we put out. Add a message and say this is for the Yoruba Union, what do you call it, portal, okay, fundraiser. Put it in your message and it will go straight to it, as it should. I had a color there. They drop out. I mean, they drop off. So keep trying. If I miss you there, here. Hello there.
Good afternoon, Maiyegun.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good doing today.
Can you hear me?
This is Adeza from this is Adeza from Edinburgh.
From Edinburgh. Bro, how are you today, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I've been difficult getting you these days.
I know, certainly it's became busy this afternoon. It shouldn't be, but good enough it is. So I'm glad you also kind of managed to get through too. Adeza, what's going on?
Good. Once again, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me start with the labor leaders. To me, maybe the labor leaders, I may be wrong, I may be right, have collected their own national cake share. That is why they decide to back out on this very noble cause. Because the excuses they give does not hold water. Understand? So there's not even need to start this if they know they will not be able to achieve good results. All the excuses they give, all the three unions that came together does not make any meaning, does not make any sense at all.
Go on, please.
Does not make any sense at all. Because of a promise of 3 years change, you will now decide to back out. Because what they are demanding, they did not even get 1/4 of it, and they back out. Maybe they have collected their own national cake. Secondly, I know that in this particular Martin Luther Jr. quote, I normally quote, in such a case as Nigeria like this, that said that no slave master voluntarily allowed the slave to go until the slave demand for it. That is where we are now. And also, the same Martin Luther said, he said, change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but it comes through struggle and continuous struggle. Yes, in this particular protest, they are going to betray us. That one is certain. There are people that have already been paid and stationed in strategic place to distract the people. But when they focus on the goal, they will actually achieve it. The same inevitability, like what is happening in Kenya, many lives have been lost, but they have not lost the game. So my encouragement to Nigerians is to be persistent and be resilient. Another quote I want to make, see on Martin Luther Jr., he said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matters. these big religious leaders, I expect them to come out and lead their congregation into this protest because everybody is affected, even including them. But I know many of them will not do it. But if they really want to be very strong, most of these big religious leaders, either Muslim or Christian, they should come out and lead their worshippers. Let me see everything and break down the system, not by violence, but by holding the government accountable. It is then we can now come together and think together because these people, they are not ready. But I want to let you know, Michael, that these leaders, they are very weak. They are very fearful. It is because they've not seen action from Nigerians. That is why it seems they are powerful.
Yeah,
the same Yaya Bello, yeah. The same Yaya Bello that called himself a white lion. If you see how he was running up and down, understand, because no longer in government, there's no more power anymore. See how he's hiding all up and down. Yeah, it's no longer lion. It's a black lion now.
Like a worm that lives in the inside the earth.
To the point of declaring wanted by the government. So they don't have power at all. They don't have power. If the people can come and be united, yes, we know there will be disagreements either based on religion, ethnicity, or whatsoever. But the few people that are going to stand on their feet, let them focus on the goal. Yes, that will, I want to assure you, you cannot avoid inevitability like death. Like destruction, it will come with it. But that's the price that go with this. Because to make change is very expensive.
Once somebody dies, it is no longer, it is no longer a protest that you have to just go. They shouldn't die in vain. I think people should kind of understand the importance of that. Because they say they will kill people. They know if once they kill people, all of you will run away. Therefore, they are telling people not to come out so that because they will die in vain. Now you have to make sure that doesn't happen because that person that will die could be you, and you don't want to die in vain. So, which means if anybody should be killed, then that's it. It's over for them.
Yes, and my appeal to Nigerian, is to ensure that we minimize casualty. It will happen. That's not how it will happen.
I be provocative enough to now. Yeah, I get that.
I know Nigeria Security Agency. I know them. My advice to them is to try to minimize the casualty. It will come with it. Understand? That's the inevitability you cannot avoid. But let's minimize it and let them focus on the goal. Like Kenya, they will not stop. It is still ongoing. But my challenge with Nigeria is that after 2 days, everybody will go back home. And the purpose will be lost.
I hope not.
These things of this nature, you will do it until you bring government down to the same table, to the same mind, and will agree. Just like as I said, when Labour back up from the first negotiation, I said they are going to fail. I told you that time. I said you are just like you are fighting with somebody. You have hold him in a sensitive place. You don't allow him to go until you get what you want. They say they will go. Now they have make mess of everything. So it's not easy as a Nigerian. I know how it is, how our environment is. But I want to plead with them to minimize casualty. So that's just what my charges to them. It will come.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Deza,
Thank you.
You have a good one too. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Great. So that's Deza. I have also received another £100 from this unionist, a very prominent member of the union, who sent that directly into the bank. Let me quickly check that out. So that means I have raised, what's that percentage going to be now? £320 means out of 2,000. What does that mean? Like, I'll come back to that. Don't worry about me. So I have another caller as well. Here. Hello.
Hello, Baba Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Good day. Greetings from this part of the world. This is Chooks from Canada.
Chris, sorry, which state is from Canada?
Chooks from Canada. Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm all right. I'm good. Maiyegun, thank you for what you're doing, right? we bless the Lord for presenting you at this moment in time. I don't really have much to say. I only want to say one or two things. Firstly, these people should know that these protests we are talking about, the only unifying factor here is hunger and hardship.
Exactly.
So
matter.
yeah, so it's not an Igbo protest, it's not an Hausa protest, it's not, as long as if you go to market, you feel so disappointed that the little 50,000 you take to market couldn't buy anything, then you have to join the protest. If you feel that, you've graduated, you don't have a job for so period, join the protest. It has nothing to do with Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. It's just, the hunger and the frustration in the land. That is number one. And number two, please, is like a plea. If these protests get to that point where they will need to arrest some people, please, anytime you guys arrest Joe Ibokwe, you people should deport him to East. We have something we need to give him. In our culture, youth service, we call it Ifalanna.
Right.
Only he need to do his youth service in Igbo land. It's just a plea, please.
Right. That they shouldn't touch him.
No, they shouldn't touch him. To the east. We know what to do.
I hope everybody is hearing, because all of us have the opportunity to pick those we want to. So me, I have 5 of them. The Wiki is one of them. I will keep the remaining 4 to my chest. If I see anybody to touch any of them where I like, I will beg them, and leave them for me too. Even if I have to buy
this is one
join. I will.
This is one thing these politicians don't know. You see, social media, this is not the era of NTA or this thing. It has exposed every one of them that any day anything happens in Nigeria, they know the truth. Exactly. We know them on social media. People know their houses, where they live. People know every damn thing. Picking them is not that even difficult. So that's what I want to say. All right, take care, brother.
Bless you, that just okay. I'm taking another one again. A quick one, and I love it, the fact that a lot of our callers this afternoon are leaving room for all. Yes.
Hello. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. I'm just laughing about what the guy just said. He said Igbo should go and serve the land of the Igbo land. It's true. He must come and serve us. So. Yeah.
You service that. What you go call that one again now?
No, he will come and serve the father's land, Igbo land. He will come home like youth service. We will treat his fuck up.
Is hearing this. He knows what you all mean, right? He knows what you are saying.
He must come. He must come. I don't have much to say, but from the look of things now, I'm feeling that Nigeria has ended. Nigeria is gone because they pushed to their limit. A lot of things has only for the past 5 days, a lot of propaganda about this protest. Nigeria has opened up there. That means these guys know that Nigeria.
Nzibida to be here this morning, spewing those lies and gaslighting.
Yes.
Something is not right.
Yes.
Something is not clicking inside that place now. There are people they pay.
They know that
people they paid are not doing the best job. They have to lead themselves now.
Maiyegun, like the last caller said, the unification of hunger. Hunger don't unify everybody, Maiyegun. These guys, they know now, they are now feeling it. They now see that all those 6,000 PAs are not giving them right information. Because even this very dark man now that came, you just played this thing now. That guy, it's like that guy wanted to end his life somehow because he used style to chip in that there are people that are in Cold War. And that Cold War is going to what by another guy is saying. And later, he now changed it to Hausa people also. They are in Cold War. So if he want to, and also these people know that there are some people are in Cold War. And the Hausa people, they are just waiting for the, at the end of, at the last end of the hole to start their own strike. They've been waiting for 50 years or more than 50 years.
Did you see
Centuries.
that
Hausa have been waiting.
BBC interview where the Hausas, they were showing the graves of their people killed and slaughtered by the Fulanis. And they were saying that all they need is just to have their own arms. That Nigerians won't have to worry about Fulani terrorists anymore. That if they have access to
and they will do
arms, I mean, I played that video on this platform a while back. We will kill them, we will do this or that. So when people now use Hausa Fulani, I said, stop saying that there's no Hausa Fulani, there is Hausa, there's Fulani. Stop mixing them up. To say that. Yeah, I saw that too.
And look at another thing he said there. He now put it. He now said, we are not talking about Kenya. People now is getting out of hand in Kenya. They want to. This is what we wanted, to chase all of them away. Chase all of them away and have a good life, or all of us will die inside that place. Maiyegun, nothing is going. People are hungry, so they should know it that people are hungry. That no exception. Everybody is hungry in Nigeria. Nothing can stop this thing, and they know they cannot control it. They've gone everywhere. They've done everything. They cannot control it. So nobody should blame anybody in their problem. This is a serious problem, and I've seen Nigeria coming to an end. Thank you, Maiyegun.
Bless you, Baba. You have a good one, okay? Again, if you haven't liked this broadcast and you're enjoying these chats, right, do so now. Share it. Now, if you also want to be part of this, I don't think it is too, the line is not too busy. A lot of people don't believe me that when I say that. I say, no, it's still busy, Maiyegun. What do you mean by it's not busy? I mean, if you want to be part of this, you have just about 15 more minutes. And that's us. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
I'm calling from US. In fact, I want to break and for pidgin English. I no one make the message.
Communication matter. Anything will go make me and you shall communicate.
I want break my brother.
Yes, sir.
They say make them bring this man come east. Abibu guy, the US here. Joe Bukwe carry and come east because the bill says a confused man. That one number one. It's waiting where they trigger these people. We say some senators and some House of Representatives don't they feel the heat. Then don't they feel the heat for the Senate whip.
You remember few of them where they don't beat for their constituency in the last 2 weeks alone. I don't see two where they beat them. For Ilorin, they beat one. For Oshun, they beat another one. Just like this for 2 weeks.
For them to make this speech, I know say the thing don't go beyond.
It don't enter body.
You know, it don't enter body. For Bayamanoga to come the gaslight, my brother. You don't go speed. But
you dey work for government. You dey gaslight people using tribe, using this or that, and you want peace.
I still tell you, may God bless Rufai. Rufai is another generation of journalists. I think you see Rufai for Arise Television. God bless that guy. Amen. You know, they're not thinking. I still they pray for that guy. They want for US here. They still they pray for that guy. May God bless him.
Amen.
In fact, he's a fearless journalist, innocent, not care. But wait now, I tell you, say for senators to start to raise this thing, I know say not be small thing. Secondly, our so-called men and men of God, where they are so-called, my brother. Those people, I see what happened for Kenya. Kenya, they are so-called Christian leaders and all their imams and rest of them came out in unification.
They did.
Come and say,
and they were not speaking
government.
Parable. They came out.
No, open up.
They spoke out. Yeah.
Open up. Open up. If a religious leader may come, at the time they say, I don't know whether then look for waiting they inspire from other missionaries, because those missionaries go through it. I heard my friend that spoke about Martin Luther King. If they tell you what they passed through, but they achieve it.
They did.
Not because of that title, but they tell you, I tell them, say, at the end of time, I'm not a religious person. At the end of time, you account. when you see me suffering, book of Matthew said it at the last day, God's judgment and just standard, God's standard will be, when you see me suffering, you do not make anything. When I am hungry, all this now just standard. I know if you like, say tight, if you not put tight, you know, go heaven. That is their talk. But all of them just sit down for their coven, for their comfort zone. Sit down for their comfort zone. They no send, they no mind. At the end of the day, if you go hustle finish, you go hustle finish, you can't do account for them. I watched one of this thing for this thing. Somebody they asked this thing. I know once told the person there, say, will they give you a 10% tithe to the church? He said, me? I can't do that. Yeah, I trust US now. They're not going to try that thing. I trust them. So if they don't want, that is our kind of a standard, and God's whatever is double standard. Because you know that person make you repent. At the end of the day, waiting we're going to make that person to have a good comfort zone and good repentance. You know, go do them. You go just sit down. When he don't fall, then you know say you get microphone. But that one on their part. So my brother, when I talk in essence, we say, Eastern don't they come, then don't they see the handwriting on the wall. And I trust Aboki. Aboki no send. I trust them. If they don't talk yes, yes.
If people go, if they won't keep people, they're likely never going to try it in the north. Because if the northern Nigerians start it as they are currently doing, and the Nigerian army or police kill one or two like they did in the south, that is the end of it. People said, but it's all like we have to wait and see.
Even as I'm talking to you,
yes,
as I'm talking to you, somebody call me for Nigeria, send money for me, this, that, a person, this. I say, you see, we are the country where they see what they gather, so that they'll have a rapid change. Everybody keep quiet. For NLC, my brother, na hunger, my brother. You're not gonna blame some parts because I don't blame the entire. I say, that's where they hold in salary. Maybe at the end of the day, that's where they pay $20, $30 for month, my brother. What a shame. What you can do? $30 a month. Where person they go use enter one grocery store, buy one or two things.
They need too much money like that. And the people know.
Who says so? They have their children. How much invested tuition fee there? Yeah. How much is invested tuition fee? How much is invested tuition fee? Yes, even their kids stuff. Yeah. You know, take care of them. No electricity.
Yeah,
no electricity, no good road, no security. My brother, no even proper good medical insurance. No even proper good medical. Anybody where you see go the beg. Now so they go the beg. They go put this platform. This person carry cancer. Make we know how we go donate. Make we raise money for them. Even at the end of the day, person feel no survive because no good medical health care. Person carry cancer. You go this, okay, what we go do? Yeah, go this is that. How much we raise? We don't raise the hospital will say pay 1 million naira before touch hand. Before touch hand. It's true. Thank you, Mr. Maiyegun. God bless you. You really
thank you.
You really there. You're really there.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You stay safe, all right? Thank you so much. I have one just last call to take. My time is really up, but I can still spare, I think I can still spare 4 minutes before we put on the replay, which is coming up next. And we can continue the conversation later in the evening. But let's take this. Just a few minutes. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Afif Balogun Ojo Pase Kedemade Loyole.
Kábíyèsí.
Ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ sà.
Tó.
Bó ló ṣe ń lọ? Ẹ fi jẹ́ mẹ́ta. Sá.
Ní bàjẹ́. Bàbá.
Yes, bàbá.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú o.
Báwo ló ṣe yìí? Ìjọ kan pẹ̀lú bàbá. A dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. A dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Báwo ni fámìlì? Àgbẹ̀tí àtàwọn ọmọ ń kọ́ ń bẹ̀ bàbá.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run as well. Thank you so much.
Bàbá, it looks like I'm the last caller. I can see I've been trying. I have to call it because I have something to say that I think is very important for people to understand.
Because I was almost like,
Do not rely on the NLC. Look at Oshiomhole. He joined. He finally joined them. He ended up joining them. NLC is not for the masses. They are for themselves and themselves only. Do you understand me? And I'm happy that previous scholars have mentioned it as well. They are bunch of rogues and bunch of thieves. What is that bribe only anymore? They are not speaking on behalf of
50 to 70,000.
They will not. From 250 to 70,000, now. So Maiyegun, go to any market now, and if somebody tell you this car is 250,000, would you even negotiate to 70,000? If they are not thinking about the masses. I know somebody blasted Mr. Blackman, whatever his name is. Those of the NLC agreed with this, NLC agreed with that. I know they were blaming him, but he did mention something about it. When you break it down, that 70,000 that they say they are going to be giving people, break it down, take out your expenses and look at what is left. What is 70,000 in Nigeria?
Using 2 liters to go to work every day, right? For the days you'll be working, you're about 45,000.
You're about 24,000. By the time you pay food bill, pay electricity, you are still going to eat.
You have nothing.
You know, and if you have wife, you have kids. Some ordinary golden molar your school, golden 500. Tell me now, your money is already gone. Do you understand me now? And with regards to the protests that people are clamoring about, you have been talking about it as well in all these your programs.
That my own is like a perspective.
Yes, Baba, because people like us,
about, which is what it is now.
Yes, yes, because at the end of the day, these people think they are invisible. They think they are invisible. I'm going to touch on something quickly that you always mention on your program. People in Nigeria, they do not want a change in government. They want to be part of it. They want to be the part of the people oppressing others. Yes. They don't want any change. I went to Nigeria in 2019. I went to my sister's wedding. You always have the bride side and you have the groom side.
That's right.
On the groom side, there was a visitor that came and he was sitting on the bride side because my sister was the bride side. You understand?
Right.
This guy came with 2 different armies. These were recruits. They were army recruits. They just joined the army. He brought the army to make him feel like he's somebody he is not.
Important.
It's one of you understand. And what pisses me off?
Yep.
Me, I am from Britain. Don't come with some recruits or with army cadets. And start showing off as if you are something you are not.
Piss you off.
As that you see that thing, Baba, I'm coming, Baba Momborobo Onogun. Momborobo Onogun, my brother, and me as if I blow me, the mom see me beating Baba me. I come from a polygamous home like you.
Bless you.
Do you understand? So now, this guy starts behaving as if Bentley is somebody who has seen him go, party. You have to stop it. You stop it now, or I'm going to disgrace you. I don't care whether you have these 2 uniform officers next to you. Do you understand? Because the idiot does not know my brother was the ex-naval officer.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? So just because you carry 2 soldiers with you now, I will disgrace you, magistrate everybody is saying. Because Popsi me one be, Yami one be,
like you don't even count.
What the answer? You know, come you, LAT advance anywhere to Bawi, I don't give a shit. But this party is my family party, and you had that Baba. I have elders here. Only Songo was at this party that I was talking to you about. You understand? So I told them, you need to get out now and go and do your business outside. So I was also around the Milo, no one saw all of Bow, lots of family at Mopotoko, at all our soldiers to go up here, you cannot be smoking in here. It's not done for. So, Baba. Oh, there's a lot of them like that. You see people houses in Ogba, on there. Tó máa fẹ́ lọ anywhere, wọ́n á ti pe Mopo, wọ́n á pe lè. Kọ́ lè show tó bá débi tó lọ, kọ́ lè show pé àwọn lágbára. Mo á wò báyìí pé these are the kind of people tí ó lè jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà dà. Àwọn eléyìí ò ní join protest because wọ́n sì ro oúnjẹ. We had them in that society. You understand what I'm saying now? Because the fact that it does not concern them, they are not struggling in their household, they will not encourage this kind of protest to go ahead. We have them like that in abundance.
We said that
so I don't want to
decide. It's up to them.
Gbogbo àwọn celebrity, gbogbo àwọn elite, all those senators, it will still everybody ló máa jẹ breakfast.
It's just a matter
Everybody.
of time. Fizo.
It's only a matter of time. I'm going to leave it like that. But it's nice to talk to you.
God
Nice to
bless
talk to you about. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. It's a pleasure.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Bye bye.
That's my Fisco there, and I could possibly listen to him all afternoon. But my time is up. Our time is up. So I'm going to go try and see what tonight is going to be all about. And I hope you'll look forward to that too. But for this afternoon, thank you. And I think we still have to give this a follow-up. Because this activated hateful message using Obi because he's an Igbo man. And then calling the Obidients, the Igbos, which is wrong. And all those lies they are pushing behind, we know where this is headed. We will continue to debunk them because they are dangerous narratives. They don't help anyone. They want people killed, targeted, businesses destroyed. It has always been their own modus operandi. Now, if you keep letting them get away with it without consequences, you may be the next victim. I just thought I should tell you. Thanks to every one of us this afternoon. I've had a wonderful time. And I'm looking forward to later this evening. I want to say thank you to my donors too. See, I've now sort of raised over 300 pounds from my targeted 2,000. I've got 1,700 left. I'm going to continue later this evening. To every one of you who has shared this, like it, thank you. I will see you later. Good afternoon.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Maiyegun diary politico. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin òwò.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.